Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the lineups.
What is up, everyone? To the BS Sports JEDI Network, the Bronx Bombers Strike Back, Watch Along, Play by Play. I am the Don of the Watch Along, BS Sports JEDI Kev, in with the Yankee Morning Brew, Project Nerd Hector. What's up, Hector?
What is up, baby? I'm just here. I got a big smile on my face. Brian Cashman, we trust, right, Kev? Right, the Dawn?
Yes, indeed. Well, we all know that the trading deadline is 24 hours away, but the Yankees are doing the heavy lifting here. Now, they're doing a little bit of the heavy lifting. They added a starting pitcher plus 2 relievers today. Plus, we got a new left fielder, and I cannot wait to talk about it. Brian Cashman has bought in, has got his man. Let's start it off with Frankie Montas. Welcome to New York, Frankie Montas, coming in here along with the relieving help from Luis Trevino. And not only that, they went with the Chicago Cubs, and they bought another reliever, Scott Efron. Tell us about these trades and these individuals, Hector.
Well, first of all, like we said, and Brian Cashman, we trust. When it was time to make a move, Brian Cashman made that move. I'm going to start with my guy, Efros from the Chicago Cubs. He is a 27-year-old rookie that has 5 years of control. When he was in Yankee Stadium when the Cubs came last time, he struck out Aaron Judge, struck out Anthony Rizzo, and got the next batter out on a ground out. So far in the season, as Kev got right there, in 44 innings, he only has 11 walks. To me, that's the biggest thing that pops out. On top of those 11 walks, he has 50 strikeouts. So at the age of 28, he has 5 years of control. He's only in pre-arbitration. So this is the perfect Brian Cashman move, right under the radar. I'm in love with it. Hands down, I'm in love with this move. Then when you look at Frankie Montas, of course, we lost out on Luis Castillo, but getting Frankie Montas, the type of player Frankie Montas is, he has control for this year and for next year as well, with an arbitration year the following year after. We didn't touch Oswald Peraza. We gave up Waldichuk, who was probably a guy that I didn't want to give up. But hey, you got to pay to play. And when you talk about Trevino, if you look at Trevino's number, his ERA may pop out to you, but he has a 4.04 ERA in his career. He has a fastball that sits at 101 miles per hour. If you was to take out this year, his ERA would be 3.50, 3.40, around there. So in all in all, I'm happy with the moves that Brian Cashman made today, Kev.
Right, and speaking about Brian Cashman had a word sent to the Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast, especially an individual. We're going to hear from Brian Cashman. Thank you I know you're busy on the phone, but thank you for the words.
Saludos, capullo. Ay, capullo.
Okay, all right, no problem. I'll make sure we relay that message to Mr. Caputo there. So, now, all in all, we still got one more piece of the puzzle here to add to the World Series. Once it becomes official, we'll speak into existence. We're gonna get a premature, because men get that, a little bit of a premature happiness, but could it happen? Let's speak into existence, folks. Just think about when we're the outfield, fly ball to center field, makes the catch, and here comes the outfield is coming in from the outfield into the dugout, and we see these three horses coming in, galloping in. Wow,
that's a scary tantrum, a scary trio right there.
If you could only imagine. But let me give you the names going back here. We saw JP Sears. You got to give something to get something. I like JP Sears, but you know what? Like you said, Ken Walchuk, JP Sears, Luis Medina. We mentioned him on the pack on the team. Had it be part of that 40-man roster, was going to lose him in the Rule 5 draft. You bring him in for Frankie Montas. Good job there, Hector.
Yeah, and not only him, when you look at who we gave up to Chicago, Wisniewski, he was another player that needed to be added to the 40-man roster, or we were going to lose him to the Rule 5 draft. So both those players didn't have a future with the Yankees, and Brian Cashman was able to move them and deal them. And hey, we only gave up 3 of our top 10 prospects, not the big 3, but bottom 3, if you want to say that. And we got back Montas, Trevino, and we got Efron from the Chicago Cubs, and we're still not done because the Yankees still have Andujar on the books, Esteban Florial on the books, so we're still not done, Kev.
No, I agree with you. We're gonna get strengthened. The bullpen got stronger. The starting pitcher got stronger. Left fielder got stronger. Now here comes the Seattle Mariners coming in for a 3-game series. They want to wave and bring Luis Castillo in our face, but we'll worry about that on Wednesday night. Let's get the batting lineup for the visitors. Leading off and playing right field, it is Adam Frazier, followed by the left fielder, Jess Winker. Batting second, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Batting fourth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Batting fifth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. The designated hitter, Kyle Lewis. Followed by the catcher, Kyle Rethwey. Followed by the center fielder, Jared Kenlick. And also the second baseman, Abraham Toro. Now, Kalenic is the former Met prospect. He is back with the Mariners to see there as the Yankees take the field here. Domingo Germán is the starting pitcher. Let's give you our New York Yankee lineup. The New York Yankee lineup followed by, here it is, leading off playing first base, DJ LeMahieu. Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Batting third, the designated hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Followed by the center fielder, Aaron Hicks, who's batting seventh. Batting eighth at shortstop, Kiner Falefa. And batting ninth behind the plate, Jose Trevino. Domingo Germán is your starters as he gets his warm-up here. He has this is his second start, 0-1 record. His ERA is 8.22 with 7 and 2/3 of an innings with 3 walks, 9 strikeouts. He has given up 3 home runs in that short span. This probably is his last start as a starter. I think he go to the bullpen, Hector.
Yeah, definitely that. Or it's either this is the last showcase before the Yankees include him into a trade. So hopefully he does have a good outing tonight. That way some manager or some general manager out there would take the bite on Domingo Germán.
Agreed. Now, like we do here in our channel, we like to make sure you make a little extra money in your pockets. The Yankees are a favorite at home. Actually, that's the Royals. Excuse me. I have and I changed the name. It is the betting line. That betting line is correct. The Yankees are 1.5. We're at plus 270, minus 340 on over and under 9 runs. It is the correct betting line. Just didn't change the team. So bet with your head, not over your head. And good luck. Good luck with that there. And excuse me for that mishap. And we'll get going here, Hector. As we get Adam Frazier coming up to bat. Adam Frazier's batting 244, 3 home runs, 25 RBIs. So Frazier's ready, Germán is ready, Hector's ready, BX is ready, the chat is ready for the first pitch. And the pitch for a ball, up high for a ball, 1-0. We're on the way in the Bronx. Let's bring in our
when
ticker.
it comes, my apologies, Kev. As the ticker shows up, I'll wait till after the pitch comes.
And the pitch, 1-1. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say real quick, this is going to be like a barometer test for the New York Yankees. You know, past 25 games, the Seattle Mariners are 22-3, with the only 3 losses coming to the Houston Astros. So the Yankees are trying to solidify themselves as the pitch is swung on, hit the center field. Aaron Hicks goes back, and catches it right at the warning track. As the Yankees try to use this as a barometer test to show that we are still the second class, if not first, in the American League.
Indeed. This will bring up the left fielder Jeffrey Winkler, who's batting .226 with 9 home runs, 37 RBIs. So they hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark. You'll take it.
Yeah.
We'll wait for the pitch here. Now we're in the dog days of August. Here's the pitch. A curveball in there for a strike. 0-1 to the left-hander Winker.
The dog days of August with reinforcements on the way. And Brian Cashman's still not done.
This one, the base hit. So Winker's on with a 1-out single. We'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Eugenio, the third baseman, was batting .231 with 16 home runs, 52 RBIs.
You know, at the beginning of the years, when Mariners, when they got Suarez, he was on fire. Then he got a little bit injured, and he still haven't been able to start clicking coming back off of injuries. And as well, Ty Francis got hit in the hand the other day as well, but he has been a steal for the Seattle Mariners. So
here's Eugenio Suarez finally making his appearance here in the batter's box, taking a little bit of a long time here. Now Domingo Germán checks the runner here. And the pitch. Just missed down low. 1-0 the count. Mike, what's up? Mike Rotunda, salute. He loves the Montas move. He has a 1.33 ERA against the Rays, Astros, and Seattle. You gotta love that, Hector.
That's what we need. That's what we need more than anything.
And the 1-0 pitch in there with a curveball, 1-1. Also, Efren as well as Trevino, both right-handers. Remember, I was telling you about Houston being right-handed. With Bregman, Altuve, so forth. You know, you got Jordan Alvarez, but that's why you have guys like Chapman. He's going to be in point. Britton. Let's see here. The pitch here, the 1-1 pitch.
And Caputo's favorite, Lucas Licky.
Of course, Lasagna Licky, yeah. And the 1-1 pitch. This ball is lined here and caught on the fly. Throw over back to first. And no, he's safe. So 2 quick outs here.
Yeah. Now, with the rumors that's been surfaced, especially with the San Francisco Giants, can you see a move for Carlos Rondon and Jock Peterson? That way, Peterson can replace
San Francisco's in a pennant race, dude. Why would they give up a good pitcher like that? You know, of course you could say, look at Josh Hader going to San Diego. Josh Hader, Milwaukee. You know, they're right there at the doorstep. A couple games out of the wild card. Why would they do such a thing there? Interesting. It's going to be a wild trading deadline tomorrow. So here's Carlos Santana, not the singer, but the baseball player, who's batting .202, 9 home runs, 33 RBIs. Hopefully he doesn't bring us some black magic woman here. The first pitch,
as of right now, the San Francisco Giants are the 5th team looking out at that 3rd wild card spot. So they have one more team ahead of them, St. Louis.
Wow. Let me get that there for a minute. Excuse me. Just had to adjust. And the pitch. Did he go? He said he did.
Okay.
So it's 1 ball, 1 strike here.
But then again, you could never know what happens. Seeing that brought me by surprise, seeing the Brewers were willing to trade Josh Hader, being first place in the division as well.
Yeah, that was weird. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Now, keep an eye, guys, in the National. If tomorrow or not, I think it's tonight or tomorrow, if we see Corbin getting pulled out of the start, he's coming to the Yankees, my opinion. Along with Soto, because they're the only ones who'll pick up that contract. Here's the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Although the Yankees are not the favorite on Soto, it was talking about San Diego. But after that Hader move, how could they fit? They cry about money. They can't fit Soto in there.
Not just that, they already gave up 3 out of their top 10 prospects, you know, for Josh Hader.
St. Louis is St. Louis. I think it's either St. Louis, New York, and the sleeper, and then comes the Dodgers. But we shall see.
St. Louis, as Domingo Germán steps off, St. Louis would be a good story, but do they have the money to pay him $500 million over the next 15 years?
But that's a team that's willing to take him for three seasons of playoffs, and then they'll just worry about it.
Even so, you still got to give up so much to get him, and you're a team that you thrive on having controllable lead years of players.
He didn't cut his hair, Castillo. Here's the 3-1 pitch. So I ball sack media. 2-out walk.
Ball sack media. Yeah. No, but he wasn't traded to the Yankees. If he was traded to the Yankees, I think he would have cut his hair.
No, I had the picture and everything. It must be an old picture. Here, I never got to erase it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. The trade deadline is over tomorrow, 6 p.m., so there's about 18 hours and 44 minutes left.
And this is J.P. Crawford coming up, who's batting .264 with 5 home runs, 27 RBI. He is batting from the left side. Seattle has 2 on with 2 outs here against Germán. And 13 pitches here for this is going to be the 14th for Germán. And the pitch up high, 1-0. Jose Melo. Saludo, Jose Melo.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You know, with Seattle as well, I don't think Seattle's done either dealing. With the Boston Red Sox, I think Seattle's going to go after JD Martinez to be the DH.
They could use it. I was looking at their DH numbers. Ugh. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2-0. But the Mets are another one hot and heavy for JD Martinez.
Yes. That as well.
But I don't think that's what held the Castillo trade. No, I doubt that.
No, I doubt that. Seattle overpaid for him. They, you know, if you're a Reds fan, you got to be happy with what you got.
And the 2-0 pitch in there for a curveball for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike here.
And the big thing to take away from the trade today, you know, the trades today, Brian Cashman did not touch the top 4 prospects. He didn't touch the top 3 prospects. We still have Oswald Peraza. We still have a lot of prospects left that we could deal.
So here's the 2-1 pitch coming. This one a slow dribble. This is going to be trouble. Donaldson now. Fields. He's going to have a long throw. He got it in time. So the Yankees get out of that inning. Good job by Josh Donaldson. So the Mariners get no runs, 1 hit. They leave 2 on. Now the Yankees' turn coming up here on the BX Sports JEDI Network on the New York Yankees BX Bomber Strike Back watch along with Bronx Yankee Morning Brew. Don't forget, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning on the Knights of Legion channel. Of course, Hector will be breaking down the trade, the game tonight, and looking forward to the trade deadline, what to expect, who's going to be available, who's not available. Is SOTO coming? Trey Mancini to the Astros.
And also, too, Kev, I will be joining you tomorrow for a few because I know you got your trade deadline special. What time are you starting that tomorrow?
Probably 3 o'clock-ish. I'm not too sure exactly when I get home from work. Because I will be taking the show on the road while I'm at NXT, while heading to NXT. So yeah, it's gonna be some moving parts there.
Copy. Because us at the Knights of Legion, that's why I got that conference call later on tonight. We're having a trade deadline special as well from 5 o'clock. We got different people coming on, so I'll stop by yours. When you start yours, and then afterwards I head over to mine. And ours is from 5 to 6:30.
Awesome. All right, here we go for the Yankees. Coming up, those that are come late, we'll put the graphic in a moment. You see the lineup on the bottom. Before we got a message for CAPUTO. We're going to be playing all night. All right. Did it freeze?
Yeah, I think it did. Yeah.
All right. Well, Brian Cashman took over the spot here. Yeah, all right. So here's Marco Gonzalez, his 21st start, a record of 6-10, 3.66 ERA here. So the Yankees got a chance here to get some runs off of this lefty.
You know, I see that they have on the scouting report. Remember me? What did they say anything about that? I know he's not a former Yankee prospect.
I don't think so. I didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it in that. Well, here's DJ to start it off, who's batting 285 with 11 home runs, 42 RBIs. DJ has been on fire, and here's the first pitch in there for a strike. Yes, Gallo will not be on this team. He might be traded tonight.
Yeah, Gallo's done. If you guys heard that article that came out and his response, he is mentally defeated.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, he did. He didn't sound right. So yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Yeah, Hector.
He just and you got to feel bad for him. You know, I know we ripped him and we came down hard on him, but you just have to feel bad. Hearing what he said, he's defeated.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. Actually foul back here, 1 and 2. I didn't see that.
You know, it'll be our luck that he'll get traded to like the Tampa Bay Rays and he becomes like the next Juan Soto in the second half of the season. That'd definitely be our luck.
We have a better chance of winning that Powerball.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So here's DJ with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. And the pitch. This one is a base hit. So DJ continues his hot hitting. So he's on with a leadoff single.
Yeah.
All right, so here's Judge, who's batting 297, 42 home runs with 9 RB. 90. Did I get the RBIs wrong? No,
I think he has 90. He has 91
RBIs. I had a double take that. Wow, 91 RBIs, Hector. I had a double. Sorry, folks. That was genuine. I wasn't trying to be facetious. When I saw the 91 and I wrote it down, I was like, 91? Wow.
Yeah,
that's
91.
Wow.
297. He has 58 more games to go.
And here's the pitch. This one is going. This is going back. And it is off the wall. Judge has a double. LeMahieu to third. Second and third. No one out. Let's go, Yankees. Go. Billy Ward in the building. Hello, Billy Ward.
Let's go, Yankees. Billy Ward, what it do? Jerome Peralta. Mikey, you just missed it.
And he just said that too, the 43rd home run. He said on the 722. I got to start time stamping this because there's a little bit of discrepancy with when Willie Robinson says that you're checking it out on Google ahead of time. So,
you know, but no, it's one thing to see how Aaron Judge started the second half. Historically, he's a 250 hitter in the second half, but so far he's batting over 450 coming out of the All-Star break.
Here's Rizzo, who's batting 228 with 25 home runs, 62 RBIs. We saw him yesterday with a big 3-run shot. Here's a pitch to Rizzo. Rizzo swings and fouls it. 0-1 the count. Now, in the last 5 games, Rizzo's batting 375 with 3 home runs, 5 RBIs, and a 1.483 OBS. So he's starting to heat up there.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people were giving crap to Aaron Boone when he was resting Anthony Rizzo, but these players need rest, especially these older players, and Anthony Rizzo is just proof of it.
All right, here's the pitch. There it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Anthony Calzone Rizzo hits a home run. Nobody beats the Riz. Nobody. The Yankees take a 3-0 lead.
Oh, hey, over there. I'm just walking here. My name is Anthony Calzone. I'm just walking here.
And we get that's a call. I want to see Trey Mancini do that. Oh.
Hey, Arriba the Dirch, baby. Arriba the Dirch.
We got a message from Cashman to here we go.
Saludos, Capullo. Ay, Capullo.
Oh. Here's Gleyber Torres. Torres batting 261, 16 home runs, 46 RBIs for Torres.
Mm-hmm.
in there for a pitch, right there for a strike, 0-1, the first pitch there. And he says every time Judge hits, Jerry Maguire screams, "Show me the money." Home run, yes, home run by Rizzo, a 3-run shot, and Rizzo's on fire. And this balance lineup is only going to get greater. The balancing of the lineup here. Hitters, good hitting. You're going to love it.
Where's Michael Caputo at? Where's Michael Caputo? Brian Cashman made some moves. We are up 3. Where's Caputo?
Oh, line drive right to the third baseman. He's going to field throw across in time for the first out.
That's a hot shot. That's a hot shot right there off the back. I want to see what the
Yankees are hitting the ball hard, Hector. They're hitting the ball
they
hard.
are. I want to see the exit velo on that one. But Michael Caputo, I'm calling you out, baby. I saw Michael Caputo on a few chats earlier talk about now he's happy. He's happy we got Frankie Montas. Where you at, Mikey?
He's been on that horn for since January with the Frankie Montas.
But you remember Saturday he said that Brian Cashman wasn't going to do anything. That if Brian Cashman got Frankie Montas, he would let me shave his head. We all saw that.
Here's Donaldson, who's batting .217, 9 home runs, 35 RBIs, and the first pitch in there for a strike. He's got to bat down on the batting order.
Yes, he does. I'm here. What's good, brother? Hey, you guys got a good one with Mancini, professional hitter.
Yep, indeed. Popped up into center field, and he makes the play. So Donaldson Gallo Jr., the third, flies out. Here's Benintendi.
Something's got to happen with Josh Donaldson.
Now Benintendi's batting .314, 3 home runs, 41 RBIs. We'd love to see that him and Gallo be part of a trade for some crispy Krem and a couple of bats. It'll be phenomenal.
You know, good thing over the weekend with Andrew Benintendi, he had a few hits, one infield hit, a few, just pokey hits, but he did get 6 walks this weekend.
High on base percentage. He 1-0. Benintendi's numbers is .314, 3 home runs, 41 RBIs. I want him to get, here's the pitch, 2-0. I want him to get acclimated with the beautiful short porch in right field. I want Benintendi to say hello, and I want the short porch to embrace him. I know. Here's the 2-0 pitch, 3-0. I could see him go. I could see him becoming great friends in postseason there.
Yep. As they showed it up on the screen, he was 1 for 10, but his on base percentage .412 with 6 walks.
And the 3 balls and 1 strike count there. So the Yankees jump up immediately, 3-0. Right before you could stuff your face in the legend seats or in the clubhouse, you come out 3-0.
Yep. Yeah, by the time you get your chicken tendies from Nathan's, it's 3-0.
Nah, we don't want it or Andy Ibanez. We're good.
I like Andy Ibanez, but I'm good on him. I'd rather have Josh Donaldson than Mr. Andy.
Yeah, if I don't need another Joey Gallo 2.0.
Yeah, the only reason why I like him is because I play MLB The Show. That's the only reason why I like Andy Ibanez.
I don't even know who he is, so I'm just being the troll. I'm being honest. 3-2.
Hey, don't make me have to start defending my man Caputo, baby.
And he walks.
A little bit too much. You being a little bit too loose with the Caputo slander. I'm here. Don't make me have to defend my guy, buddy.
Joey, what's up, Joey? Brandon Drury. You know what? I would have taken Brandon Drury, but he came back with Castillo on a deal.
Yeah.
That would have been a nice pick, yeah.
And that's what I was trying to tell Caputo. I was talking about trading Volpe, Dominguez for Castillo, only if we got Castillo, Diaz, and Drury, not only Castillo.
No, I'll stick it out with Donaldson, unfortunately. You can't have all-stars in every position. Here's Hicks. As Benintendi walks. Hicks batting .233, 6 home runs, 31 RBIs, and he's batting from the right side. He swings at a miss, 0-1.
A third baseman option that I was looking at was, if we would have traded with Arizona to get Bumgarner, David Peralta could play left field, right field, and third base. But the Tampa Bay Rays got Peralta, yeah.
Yeah, he's with the Tampa Bay Rays there. And the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now,
You know,
let us
another
know.
option. I'm sorry, I was gonna
Okay.
say another option, but he has that big contract extended with him, and he's not having a good year. Chris Bryant, which is odd, he's not having a good year. And Colorado, I think he only has like 5 home runs, if that. Oh, I'm looking him up right now.
We got some moves going on here.
Uh-oh.
Wait, let me first 1-1 with the Red Sox. And the pitch. Pop up by Hicks. What else is new? And back to the left field, and he makes the catch. So the Yankees get 3 runs on 3 hits, and they leave no one on. 3-0 Yankees. We go to the 2nd inning. We got Tommy Pham going to the Red Sox and Reese McGuire going to the Red Sox.
Going to the Red Sox? Wow.
Yeah. So they're adding, which I thought they would be taken away, but no. Jock Peterson is trending right now. Let's see what sources tell me. The sources tell me the Red Sox will not trade for Jock Peterson. All right. Hein Bloom.
Only thing about Bumgarner is literally a caveman. He is literally the man who lives in the. If you guys follow Bumgarner outside of baseball, that man Bumgarner literally used a fake name to compete in a bull riding competition like 3 years in a row.
Oh wow! Not to hurt his
And
contract.
it was like recently too. It was like during like his famous like his run of being an all-star. The man literally used a fake name to do bull riding competitions for like 3 off seasons. Yeah, he's crazy. But we need that. We need that lunacy.
Boy, we see the fake trades going left and right. Hector, you want to hear this fake trade here?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't take it
It's
serious unless it's from
no.
the big guys.
Right. But here's a fake one. Red Sox and Angels agreed to a blockbuster, sending Mike Trout to Boston, JD Martinez, Christian Vasquez, 5 prospect, and cash consideration. God bless these fake trades.
Yeah. Oh God.
All right, so Domingo Germán, they give Domingo Germán a 3-0 lead, as we saw Julio Rodriguez is on the IL. Here's the first pitch in there for a strike. So Lewis is Kyle Lewis, who's the designated hitter, who's batting 179, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. And the 1-0 pitch, this one is smoked and this was going to be a home run. So Domingo Germán gives one back after the Yankees scored 3. He decides he's going to be a clown and give 1 back.
Of course he does. Hey, Billy Ward, I got a question to ask you. You said you're 3 miles from when he went to church. Is it true that like majority of people that live in that town has the last name or have the last name Bumgarner? You got to tell me if that's true or not, Billy. That's like everybody. That's like everybody in Arecibo. The last name is Fernandez.
Ooh, a foul away here. So Raleigh steps in here with an 0-1 count. He fouls it off. Who's batting 207 with 14 home runs, 37 RBI for the Seattle Mariners catcher. And I'm looking as I refresh to see if I see anything new coming up, but and the pitch, swing and a miss, quickly 0-2 the count. Domingo Germán looking for his first strikeout of the evening.
He said there's a whole little town that's called Bumtown.
And this is grounded right to Rizzo. Actually, LeMahieu takes himself unassisted with 1 out. Here's Jared Kelenic. Go ahead.
My fault. Rizzo's DHing. DJ's playing first. Copy.
Yes.
My apologies, Kevin.
So Kelenic, the former Met prospect. So Kelenic was batting a beautiful 135 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, only 31 game sample. I mean, not as bad as Joey Gallo.
Yeah, the thing about Jared Kelenic is, you know, when he's in the minors, he can hit the fastball. It's the breaking pitch that he can't hit. If you saw right there, Herman threw the curveball and he barely pulled it foul.
Yeah, Carpenter's out again. I guess because he wants to keep him fresh, his bat, not to get him exposed, maybe. Because remember, the Yankees gonna have a day game on Wednesday, Jerome. You'll probably be asleep when the day game comes on at 1 o'clock. It'll be 1 a.m. in the Philippines. But yeah, there's a 12-hour difference between our
and there's a lefty on the mound as well. And with Herman, you want the best defense in the outfield.
So here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him. The first strikeout there for Domingo Herman, as we finally going to hear the strikeout whistle for the very first time this night. So 2 away, base is empty. Here's Abraham Toro, the number 9 hitter, who's batting 175, 8 home runs, 26 RBIs for Toro. And the pitch in there for a strike. Boy, I bet he has great numbers against the Red Sox. Toro. And Toro pops up, and Benintendi's under it, and he makes the catch. We'll send it here to the bottom of the second inning. No runs. Well, actually, 1 run, 1 hit, and they leave no one on. It is 3-1 now.
When the Frankie Montas deal was announced, Kev, I decided to like go through Oakland A's YouTube, and Dave Stewart during it was like a pregame of his, like during his last start, you know, he had for the Oakland A's. Dave Stewart, the Hall of Famer for the Oakland A's, he said that Frankie Montas hasn't even reached his ceiling yet. Like this is not the best version of Frankie Montas that's out there. His splitter has been better over the last few years. Dave Stewart is somebody who used the splitter in his career, so he knows split finger fastballs. And he said this is not even the ceiling for Frankie Montas. So he said whichever team gets Frankie Montas for the next couple of years, you guys are in good shape. And I'm not a big fan, I've said that multiple times, of trading with the Oakland A's, but I think I have some faith in Frankie Montas.
I haven't been a fan. I wasn't a fan of this. I wanted Castillo over Montas, but you get the next best available pitcher. Let's just hope that he is the real deal here. Personally, I think he is. He has a lot of body of work there. Also, he's going to be coming into a city full of Dominicans. Dominican, and they're going to love it. They're going to embrace him. Yeah. The same thing they were going to do with Castillo, they're going to do with Montas. Montas has a chance to be a Latin hero here in New York. But the pitching, I think you're going to see an influx of the beautiful Dominican flag in the Yankee Stadium outside. Yep. So I love it. It's a marketing. He's going to help the Yankees, yes, and he's going to help the marketing and make money too. So I love it. I'm that part there. I'm very excited.
Yeah, it adds just an extra different flavor to the dugout. It just get that little extra juice going, especially when you already have the most wins in the American League, and now you add someone who is an all-star, somebody who's done it in the past. Like, it's just going to bring so much energy to this team.
Now, let me ask the chat: if you get either Madison Bumgarner or Noah Syndergaard, who do you take here? That was the last pitching for pitching depth. Oh, IKF swings at the first pitch, fouls it. Kind of Philippe's batting 269 with no home runs, 31 RBIs. Got Hector. What's your thoughts?
No, I was gonna say it's tough, bro, because even as Yankee fans, we see what Noah Syndergaard, what he was for the Mets in that postseason run.
Ooh, 1-0-2. I like the postseason experience for more in Frankie. What is up, Frankie? And the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, same. I like the experience. Look, this Daniel Kim right here. Daniel Kim, that's the person that was in the chat with Let's Talk Mets with Rob that was asking if I was Caputo BFF.
Oh, he's a staple here. He comes here. Oh, IKF strikes out.
That was hilarious. Daniel Kim was good. Nice to see you again.
Daniel, salute Daniel. Joey likes Bumgarner all day. Okay.
Daniel, I think he's recovering from the Yankees finally doing something, and I think he's running because Brian Cashman has a message for him. What's that message, Kev?
Oh, I'll give it to you here right before Trevino comes up to the plate. And where is Brian Cashman? Let me give you after this first pitch first. Here's the pitch in there for us, right? Cashman had a message.
Saludos, capullo. Ay, capullo.
Here's the one pitch in there for a strike. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Trevino. No, it's the app. And the ground ball, backhanded, long throw, but Trevino, oh, what a play there by Crawford. Trevino retires. He was batting 255 with 7 home runs, 30 RBIs. So Hector, with 2 outs, no 1 out, we get back to the top of the lineup with DJ LeMahieu, who singled his first time up.
And you guys got to be careful when Aaron Judge. You can't just throw that. You can't just throw that fastball over the plate. He's swinging first pitch fastball. He's swinging.
Yeah, DJ is on fire here. So Gonzalez ready to deal his 29th pitch of the inning. Here it comes. He just misses 1 ball, no strikes to count here. I'm here with Yankee Morning Brew, Hector. Of course, myself, the Don of the Watch Along, BS Sport Jedi Kev. We are Yankee Stadium 3-1 here, and the pitch 2-0, the count to DJ LeMahieu. We got the chat. We got everyone in the chat, the worldwide famous chat. We salute to you guys. Thank you guys for participating. We are audience participation program, and we appreciate it. And the 2-0 pitch, 3-0. Do you how hot? Let me ask this. LeMahieu is on fire. He's hot. You got Judge, who's hot. Do you give him the green light?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And the 3-0 pitch coming. He takes all the way in there for a strike. 3-1. Now this is what I like. Yankee Stadium, the behind home plate, the seats full here early in part of the games. Like this, like when it's empty and guys decide to come in the 4th inning for 2 innings and then they leave, like that Saturday's game that you were at.
Oh God, yeah, they were all late. They showed up 2nd inning and they left by the
4th inning because I pointed it out. 3-2, the count goes full. Yeah, I pointed out. I was so mad. Our thoughts on Bumgarner. Yes. We're gonna get your thoughts in a minute.
I'll take Bumgarner all day.
Well, when the inning comes to a conclusion, Joey, we'll give you our thoughts on Hader to the Padres. Yes, we're not ignoring your comments. We just want to give our good thoughts on that one. I like, here's the pitch as LeMahieu fouls it off. 3-2 here. And I'm with Daniel on that. I'm with Daniel Kim on that one too. It's 3-2 here. We want to go ahead. Hector, you want to start it?
For me, I'm gonna just say this real quick. It was definitely a head scratcher. You and I were both saying why a couple of days ago we didn't believe the noise when that was first surfacing around it. It's a team that's in first place as DJ LeMahieu gets that walk. It's a team that's in first place. It's really a head scratcher for me. When it was announced, I really thought like what? But listen, if you're the Milwaukee Brewers, you work in a small market, right? You work with a payroll that's structured a certain way. If you're getting 4 players that are controllable, 3 of them are 6, 7, 8, or whatever they were in the top 10 out of the Padres, system, you got to take it.
Yeah, but when you have a chance to get in the dance with a dominant closer like Hader, I mean, you're in the dance already. You got something that a lot of teams don't have, a dominant closer. Why would you do something
unless there's something that they know? Because you got to remember, Hader, when he first came up, he was dominant for the first year to 2, like the first 2 years. Then he had a little dry spell of like how Chapman was, how Clay Holmes is right now. Now,
here it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Judge does it again. All right. Here comes the Judge.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Hey, that man. Yankees 5-0. Woo.
We are not worthy.
Jerome was right. Said 43 earlier. He did call 43 at 7 o'clock. 7:23. Wow.
Hey Kev, I share something with you. Oh, matter of fact, no, never mind. Forget it. Oh, I'm frozen. I'm stuck in the matrix.
No, you're moving.
No, I may be moving, but my screen is stuck in the matrix. I'm frozen.
It will be his second tonight. Oh, 5-1. Yes, I said 5-0. 5-1, Joey. 5-1. Here's Rizzo. And Rizzo swings and a miss. So the Yankees get that run back and add more to that. Man, Judge is locked in too. They're telling you this lineup is going to get even greater when Carlos Stanton comes back here with Benintendi feeling more comfortable. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Hector will be back in a moment. And once they get comfortable here, and once the Yankees add Soto, boy, that lineup is going to be... Yes, Hector, I know you're going to just reset. I wasn't expecting Hader going to Milwaukee. To San Diego from Milwaukee. That was puzzling. That's why when I see Rendon's name, as much as I would love Carlos Rendon in the New York Yankees, who wouldn't? It's hard for me to expect that, because why would San Francisco, who's in the midst there in a pennant race as well, in playoff, give him up too. Here's a line here. Rizzo lines to the left fielder. So the Yankees get 2 runs here on 1 hit. They score 2 runs here. They leave no one on. They increase the lead of 5-1 here. Hector will be back in the chat. Wow, the Yankees back. They're as hot as the summer night, the dog days of August. They're on fire there. All right. Mariners been playing hot lately, though, Heel. They've been on fire a little bit lately. Well, any breaking news, we will let you know immediately. We'll be refreshing the big old Twitter machine to see if anything happens. Hector will be in once his computer resets. He had to reboot it. And it says also didn't expect the Astros getting Trey Mancini. Mancini fits their club. Mancini's a contact hitter. Remember, the Astros are a really good contact hitting team. They really like to put bat on ball, put pressure on the defense, and they add Mancini to that lineup for protection. Not bad. Also, an opportunity for Mancini to get in the postseason. Motivation to try to get a chance of going a deep playoff run. That's a good move there by Houston. Let's get Hector back in. His computer has reset it, so he is back in there. Believe me, I get that at around the 9th inning on my computer.
Yeah, that's what happens when you get too excited.
Hader's struggle was random. He was a pitcher lights out. Then he had a few bad starts in a row.
And then also too back, that reliever they got back who was already major league proven, he has some control. Josh Hader is going to be a free agent soon.
That's what it was. They were really for the contract. Here's Herman. Herman has the 0-1 pitch here. And quickly 0-2 here to Frazier. This is back to the top of the lineup for Seattle. So the leadoff hitter Frazier, who's 0-1, who flied out his first time at the first. So it is Yankees have a 5-1 lead here. Willie Robinson in the building, and quickly 0-2.
Willie Robinson, salute.
Yes, Judge hit another home run. And this one's grounded up the middle. Kind of Falefa covers it and makes the play on the second base side there. So 1 away. We'll bring up Jesse Winker. Winker got a base hit his first time up, so he's 1-for-1. Wow, Judge in the last 14 games is batting .480 with 12 home runs, 27 RBIs. Hector, that is caliente.
Muy caliente. Forget
Más
player
caliente.
of the week. He's the MVP. He's the player of the year.
Más caliente que el culo de Clemente. And the pitch. 1-0.
I'm gonna use that next time I see my mom's.
There you go. She'll laugh at that one. That's an old Hispanic reference. There's the hate. There's the hating. This is why CAPUTO comes after you, heel.
It's fine. It's fine. It's, you know, he only has 12 home runs more than the next person behind him. It's fine, Hill.
Remember, Rizzo just hit one. You know, Stanton, but it's okay. And then,
don't forget about them.
Yeah, and then when is Montas supposed to start his first game? Don't know yet because he's got 72 hours to report to the team. I don't know when is he's starting.
Well, his last start was 5 days ago. So either tomorrow, the day after, like whenever he's on schedule to pitch within these next few days. His last time he pitched was 5 days ago.
Wouldn't it be phenomenal? Wednesday afternoon, Castillo Montas. And I can't do the freaking watch along because I'm at work. I won't get here in time. I'll probably get, you know, like set third inning, and maybe I might just jump on the stream third inning. You know, yeah. Ugh. 2 balls and 2 strikes out there, man. That will suck if that's that day too.
Mike Rotunda, I love that. He said, you know what, Hill, he's doing it the old-fashioned way with no buzzer.
And the pitch, this is grounded. Up the man for left for there. Fields throws 2 outs. Hector, do you see the Yankees trying to get like a utility, another shortstop?
Yes.
In this trade deadline?
Yes, because the thing about IKF, you can move him to shortstop, third base, second base. So if they get another shortstop, you have so much flexibility. Somebody that could play the infield and the outfield, you know, like a Jerry Hairston Jr., like we did in 2009.
Joey, if that gets pulled off, bro, that'd be phenomenal.
Oh, God. I don't think that would get it. That need some more prospects.
Swing and a miss to Suarez. I would love Joey. Bring it.
What was he swinging back? I would love for the Yankees to try to get Joey Wendell from the Miami Marlins and Pablo Lopez.
There you go. Because Wendell could play a little third, can he?
Yeah, he could. Let me just get the official numbers for Joey Wendell because Joey Wendell.
He's a good contact hitter. And the 0-2 pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, they have him listed here. He's listed as a second baseman that could play third base and shortstop. He bats left from the left-hand side, so I think that's why he's so attractive. And this far this season, he's batting 280.
Oof. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And the pitch, 2-2.
And the good thing about him, and 200 at bats, he only struck out 21 times.
So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Just missed. The count runs full, 3-2.
So if you was to take those 200 at bats and extrapolate that for 600 at bats for an entire season, he strikes out 60 to 80 times.
We need the team needs contact hitters there.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the pitch. Down low, he walks him. You had him there ahead of the count there. So we'll bring up Carlos Santana, who's 0 for 1. Actually, no, he have no official at bat. He walked his first time up.
Let's go.
So with 1 on, 2 outs here. Here's Santana. No relation to the wrestler.
Or the guitar player.
Only guitar player. Part of LAX. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Now moonlighting with partners with Eddie Kingston. But no, that's not that Carlos Santana. A guy with power, reputation with power here, and the pitch, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, Domingo Germán, if he starts walking the ballpark, he puts himself in some trouble. Trust his stuff, man. You gotta throw strikes, get ahead of the count here. 1 ball, 1 strike thing. Yeah.
You know, the one thing about Germán, my apologies, Kev, since coming back, is that his fastball has not been what it normally is. It's not sitting 95, 96. It's 92 and 93.
And this one is line, and it's a base hit in front of Hicks. Hicks now fields, gets it back in quickly, and he holds it first and second here. So all this little bit of a damage with 2 outs. So Seattle has a minor 2-out rally, and Carlos Santana wants the ball. Why? Because he's batting over 200.
I think that's his 1,000th career hit.
What is up, Willie?
Let me check right now. Carlos Santana stats.
Willie in the building there.
That's his 1,500 career hit. That's what it was.
All right. I thought he was just gonna send it to some girl on Oni's fans. Here's JP. Here's JP Crawford, who's 0 for 1.
Hey, Willie Robinson, I think we'll get a very PG version of Caputo today. I think he should be happy.
Yeah, I think he'll be. You know, the Care Bear in him will come out.
But then again, you could just wait. You could just hear it happen. Oh, what was that? As the umpire walks over to the Yankees dugout.
It's the pitch com.
Okay.
Chris, salute, Chris.
What's up, yo?
Chris, what it do, baby?
I was like, I might as well jump on for a little bit.
So Domingo Germán getting that pitch com system changed. 46 pitches for Domingo Germán, the German Sunday.
Yo, ever since you told me that, that's the only thing I call him nowadays. I gotta give you credit for that. Like that, I literally bust out laughing every time I think of it.
So what y'all think of those moves? The moves suck, huh?
Oh, Brian Cashman's the worst, bro. Chris, what are you talking about? Brian Cashman's the worst. This team's not going nowhere.
You know.
It's still not Juan Soto.
Exactly.
You know what's crazy? People are still complaining, and it was like, "Oh, look how much we gave up." But then I showed Kev how the graphic goes. We still won that trade. Like, what's the problem?
We definitely did. We gave JP Sears wasn't even ranked in our minor league system. He wasn't even top 30 in our minor league system. Jose Medina and Wisniewski, who we sent to Chicago, they needed to be put on the 40-man. If not, we're going to lose them in the Rule 5. So it's great moves all around.
That's what I'm saying.
And that reliever we got from Chicago, he got 5 years of control, and his stuff is filthy, bro. He's like a better version of Ottavino.
As we have time here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ottavino only had the slider. This guy has the slider, has a sinker that moves, and he has his changeup that's filthy.
Brandon, salute Brandon.
They showed the graphic of him throwing those 2 pitches. Crazy.
Filthy, bro. Especially that slider. Oh my God. To both righties and lefties. He's not just he's not Mike Myers. He's not just a specialist from one side. He could get on both righties and lefties.
So 2 balls and 1 strike here, and Trevino, a right-hander with power. And the pitch, foul back, 2-2.
Besides the Joey Gallo trade, I think Cashman's gonna try to get one more starter.
Hey, Alex Rodriguez in the building with his young daughter. You could tell she's going through the puberty with the pimple face and all that.
As A-Rod sitting in the suite, you could tell those are the luxury suites that they have on the first floor.
Those are the Steinbrenner. George Steinbrenner box.
He's in George Steinbrenner's box.
And it pops up. Fouls out of play.
I see Judge is sucking today, huh?
Hey, Judge sucks, bro. He's not clutch. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Man.
He's not clutch. He's not the real MVP.
Nah, it's Otani. It's Kev's favorite player.
It'll be another 20 years before we win a championship, Chris.
Yeah.
Kev, I saw that face when I said that.
Oh God, so that novelty act. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pit coming.
Hey, the Yankees made a call for him though.
They did, and I'm glad they hung up on him.
Yo, I'm Hill's hilarious.
Hold on, what he said? Let me see. Every Yankee fan today, yay, CAPUTO.
Hold on one second.
The count runs full 3-2. With 2 out, the runners will be going, and there's ball 4. So Domingo Germán making himself into a little bit of a corner here. He's digging himself there. Come on, they're giving him a breathing room here, and just like that, the Mariners brings up the tying run here in Lewis. Here comes pitching coach Matt Blake here.
This is why I think they're going for another starter.
Yeah, I believe that too. No JP Sears now. He's part of the trade. So usually you have Germán piggybacked by JP Sears. Let's see who they're gonna get in the bullpen. Maybe.
Oh, they brought up what was that guy? Hernandez.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they brought some kid up that basically is like another version of Clark Smith that they stretched out, has good numbers in the minors. His name is just escaping me.
Espinol or something? Something Espinol?
Yeah, something like that. It's just escaping me because this is the first time that he's been on the roster this year.
Yeah,
in the majors.
Monday Night Roll is on. Huh.
Oh, and keep an eye on Rich Rodriguez. He's moving up in our system.
Oh yeah. He's definitely he's going to be on the move. You know, as we get the bad news, Kev, I'm not sure if you reported it earlier, but Luis Severino is moved to the 60-day IL. He's going to be out for the rest of the year. Yeah, they moved him to the 60-day IL. It was announced earlier. He's going to be out for the rest of the year. We only got 57 games left, 58 games left on the season. He's out for the rest of the year.
I'm done with him. If they could move him in the offseason, I'm
Castro too.
Who else?
Miguel Castro, they moved him to the 60.
Oh, man, damn, that's bad luck. Oh, thanks, Chris. I didn't know about that one.
I did not know Severino out.
Yeah, it was announced earlier, literally right after we got the Frankie Montas news.
And the pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Now the base is loaded here.
According to reports, you know, the Montas deal was done last night. They just couldn't announce it until like the physicals were approved. So that's what they were waiting for today.
That's why early in the morning when people's speculating.
Ooh, 1 ball, 1 strike. Domingo's nibbling. Just pitch, brother. Just pitch.
Yeah. And I think Brian Cashman and the Yankees front office was waiting to announce the Montas trade before they announced moving Severino to the 60-day IL.
That makes sense.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Oh, come on, Domingo.
Come on, Domingo. Because you got to think of it, Kevin, Chris, right? If you were the Oakland A's and the news just came out while we're negotiating that one of your starting pitchers are going to the, you're going to want more back because you know we're desperate now.
Yeah, the ante will be up. And they and also they want, you know, they move him to the 60 so he could roster spots.
Yep.
This is popped up out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here.
I think what's gonna happen, we either gonna trade the Giants to get Rodon and Jock Peterson, or we're gonna go to Miami and get Joey Wendell or Pablo. I think it's gonna be one of those 2 trades.
They mentioned Joey. Joey mentioned it in the chat. Joey that's with us here was mentioning that there. And that's a nice move there. I like that move.
I think whatever move is going to be with one team. Like you seen earlier with the A's, we got 2 players in return. I think Cashman is trying to do that.
It's grounded too short for IKF. Throws across the diamond, and the Yankees get out of the there. So, they try the bases loaded. Wow.
As you guys, I put in the chat, you know, I hate to do it, shameless plug, but if you guys can follow me, Knights of DJ on YouTube, the Yankees Morning Brew, Kev will probably make an appearance, maybe if not tomorrow, sometime this week, you know, 11 a.m.
This week,
to 12, you know, because he got that new phone. I need to see him on the camera now in the morning.
No, I guess it's too much chaotic.
No,
with
I know.
With all the construction and the houses in the back, I don't want to make you too dumb to make the program look. You know, I believe that's you're doing a good structure and professionalism. I didn't want to show. No,
I get it.
It's a nice house, but I don't want it's the construction.
No, I get it. But listen, Kev, don't worry, because when I play those Mega Million tickets and we hit it. You feel me? When we hit the Mega Millions and we all retire, we'll be able to buy a nice little island someplace in Florida, maybe off the Gulf Keys, something like that. We could just retire and talk Yankees and Knicks all day.
That's what I want to do. And when I hit that power, just rent out of studios. I already got the place next to NXT. They have a warehouse there where I could, right across the street from the WWE Performance Center. It's available for leasing. Okay. And that would be the JEDI Sports Studios.
Hey, that's something we're going to have to talk about, Kev, because, I may be moving down there soon. I got these lawsuits that I'm finalizing. So
you can have your it's big. I'm like, man, I really looked at it. I'm like, hey,
as long as there's a parking spot where I could park up my school bus that I converted into a home, I'm good.
There's plenty of parking lot. There's plenty of parking there. But
honestly, one thing I have on my bucket list is to get a school bus specifically in Florida because they maintain them well down there. Gut it out and hook it up like an apartment, Kev. That's my bucket list.
Trust me, they do that here, and everything in Florida is parking lots. Nothing is like you park in the street. Everything is safe parking lot stuff there.
Oh, I'm bougie now. Even though I'm in Dykeman, I'm bougie. I got a nice little parking spot that's right behind the bodega. I'm bougie. We pay for parking up here in Dykeman.
All right, so we head here to the bottom of the third inning with Torres leading off. Torres, he's still in the game and 1-0. He hasn't been pulled yet for a pinch hitter or any hugs from his teammates yet. The minute he does, we will let you know.
Oh, so y'all think Torres getting traded
for SOTO?
So y'all still thinking about that?
Oh, I think so. Why not?
Okay. I mean, hey, you could.
You're telling me,
hey,
Chris, when you see the third inning, the third out, and then these three guys come running into the dugout, don't you get excited?
I'm not gonna lie. If we get SOTO,
this one in on his hands, and Santana goes back and makes the play. Nice play.
I mean, I think it is a possibility.
Oh, it definitely is a possibility. But there's been different rumors. There was a rumor that came out a week or so ago that the GM for the Nationals, who was a Scot, had Anthony Volpe as one of the prospects he targeted. Then a rumor came out earlier today that he's not interested in Volpe. So you don't know where there's smoke, there's fire, but you don't know where to get the news from now.
Right. Here's Donaldson. Donaldson's 0 for 1. And the pitch. Donaldson lines this one. And if it's fair, it's trouble. Foul ball. Was waiting for the umpire's signal. No signal, no nothing. So it was a foul ball.
Hey, Willie Robinson, if me and you hit that, we could split that. You feel me? We split that. We pay for Juan Soto. I'll be down for it. But I'm gonna need some ownership into the Yankees, B. I'm gonna need lifetime tickets.
That I would invest a partnership in the Yankees, not a full, like maybe 10% of the Yankee shares. So how much that is, and just be some minor part. You make money enough when little by little, you with the profit start buying more shares. Eventually, you become like not the full owner, but almost close to it.
Yeah, that's how it happens, though. You get a little bit of shares here or there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. You're never going to lose money with the Yankees. Mm-hmm. Never.
Hey, we get enough shares, we'll be able to vote out Hal Steinbrenner from his position, get somebody else there.
He would never. He'll be a maniac to share at 51%.
Yeah. That's the risk.
He's going to hold on to the 51%. He'll put 49 on the market, but not 51.
That's what happened to Vince McMahon. He gave up those little extra few percentage point, lost majority control, and
he's still 51%, but he just stepped down. He's a pup. He's just a pup.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, but it is what it is. And he walks. That was good, Dadaway. What was your thoughts on SummerSlam?
On me, I've seen the highlights of it. I wasn't watching it live at the moment when it was happening, but seeing the highlights of it, the Becky Lynch fight, I thought was awesome. That fight, obviously, the ending when Brock Lesnar came in with the with the bulldozer. You know, you're gonna laugh about that. That's something we've never seen in wrestling before, so I can tip my hat off for that. SummerSlam is SummerSlam. You know, it's the lead off to the beginning of the season. I'm happy with it.
Oh, Benintendi takes a strike.
Oof.
0-1. Benintendi walked in the first.
Oh,
it was phenomenal.
Okay.
It was phenomenal. Phenomenal card up and down. Just a couple of cool down matches that were okay, but the whole card was just electric.
I think mine was the girls match, the first girls match.
Yeah, the Becky Lynch. Yeah, that was phenomenal. I loved it.
Becky's shoulders injured. She came out with on a sling. She dislocated her shoulder.
Oh wow, really? Wow.
Yeah, I seen that the whole time. She was messing with it. It was bothering her.
Her right shoulder, and she's on Monday Night Raw right now with a sling in her shoulder, in her arm. 0-2 pitch coming. Because that's how we do it on the JEDI Network. We keep an eye on all the different sports all around the globe.
Hey Joey, however you could entertain a conversation with us, we'll accept it all, whether it's TV, phone, whatever you do, brother. Even if you send smoke signals and telegram pigeons, we'll read those chats too. That's absolute fact. You know, they still got the what's that the Morse code system.
The Morse code.
The Morse code.
Yeah, there you go.
And I got the fax machine somewhere there.
But when you're doing the Morse code, you got to do the language. You got, hey, okay, here is an emergency going on. We got a 4449. Oh,
2 balls and 2 strikes here to Benintendi. And the 2-2 pitch up high with a runner at first and Donaldson who walked.
So, are y'all both doing a show tomorrow about the trade deadline or what?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kev's gonna start his early at 3 or 4 whenever he gets situated. I'll be on with Kev, and then afterwards the KOD channel we're gonna have our own.
All right.
So the payoff pitch coming from Benintendi. Thank you. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Runner goes. Oh, Donaldson got caught. He got caught. Oh, he saved.
Wait, did he get out? Did he run out of the line?
No,
he kind of made a big circle.
But no protest
run out
by
the
the
line.
manager.
Yeah, no protest. He's good.
Little black magic woman there by Donaldson. Hey, Chris, did you see the message that Brian Cashman sent to the program today?
Now, what was it?
Oh, yeah, here we go. There it is.
Saludos, Capullo. Ay, Capullo.
Yeah, Capullo, sip it. He said, we got you what we needed. Yeah.
He heard all that mess Caputo was talking. He said, how you like it now, Caputo?
Well, they get the out Hicks crowns out. What else is new? So we go to the 4th inning.
Yeah, I'll be able to join Cavs because I don't go to work to 5 something.
Charge stealing bases, anything's possible now. Well, he knows he got to push the envelope. Well, he's out.
He lucked out on that one.
We got Joey Wendell coming. Well, we don't know. That's not true, guys. We're just wishing.
No, we just wishing what we want. Hey, you never know. Kev be at those NXT matches. He may be having some inside sources we don't be knowing about. You never know.
You do me not for nothing. Little inside peek. You do meet certain people. That'll give you some insight.
There you go. As I'm tossing this ball back and forth, I dropped it on the floor, almost hit my dog.
Oh. Yes. So
today has been a very good day when it comes to MLB trades. What's your thoughts of today overall?
Beautiful Monday. It's a Frankie Montas Monday.
Oh yeah, well, it's definitely a Frankie Montas Monday. What's up, Chris? What's the news?
I got some good news. It says reported by John Morosi in the Juan Soto talks, Cardinals ain't willing to include Dylan Carson in their trade proposal.
Okay. Hey, that's good news for us, baby. Listen, give up Volpe, give up Dominguez. As much as I hate to say it, give up Austin Wells, give up Peraza, whatever you
And
gotta
Caputo.
give up. And Caputo, you put his ass on a plane, send him to whatever you gotta give up to get Juan Soto in the Bronx. Árgalo, ahora, Cashman, please, por fin,
Yes.
Labor could go too.
whoever.
Yeah.
If they want my mother, they can have my mother.
Look at that. We mentioned Caputo on the love chat comes up. Here's the first pitch swinging.
Oh no.
You guys aren't, Kev. You aren't the only one that gets these trolls. A lot of people have been getting them. I saw him earlier on Talking Mets with Rob.
Popped up. And Raleigh pops it up to IKF and makes the play. 1 out. Actually, that is Donaldson. And it started when we started talking about box of tissues, you know what I'm saying? Where Caputo keeps it on the, and it just got it going crazy.
Look, Joey Christ, I'm a child of God. Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay. All right. I could just imagine what your browser history is like on your Internet Explorer.
And I'm Muslim.
Assalamu alaikum, brother.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a ground ball here. To the second baseman, throws in time, 2 outs. 2 kick
All right,
outs.
Hermione.
There we go.
Maybe here Toro. They could now. This might be an inning where Domingo Germán settles down, balance, gets in the groove, gets some quick outs. We need it there.
Joey, I'm not snitching, Joey. I'll keep it quiet between us, all right? I'll keep this secret safe with me, bro. That's why I have it in my will. God forbid if anything was to pass for me. There's a secret message for Kev that says, erase my browsing history, please.
Here's a pitch to Toro. He's 0-1. And the pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Oh, he
1 ball,
definitely
1
went.
strike.
He didn't go?
No, he did not go. You got to use duck, go.
Hey, DuckDuckGo, one of the internet browsers that hides your history.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. As IKF points it up to Donaldson, and Donaldson, boom. And the 1-2 pitch. This one is lined there, base hit. Going down the wall. He's gonna go for 2. Toro on running. And he's on his horse. The Toro on a horse in there with a double.
Germán needs to have himself a nice 1-2-3 inning in the 5th if he gets out of this, you know.
Yes, not to mention Montas. Just put Montas and Soto. My goodness. Woo.
Oh yeah, I've said this. I was on 161 River Ave, and Kevin and I talked about this. You have generations of Dominican-born baseball players, 1 to 2, maybe 3 generations that are diehard Red Sox fans because of Pedro, because of David Ortiz, because of Manny Ramirez. You know, the reason why the Yankees didn't sign Felix Hernandez when he was coming up out of Venezuela is because he was a fan of the Seattle Mariners because of that pitcher that they have. I forgot his name. What was it? Oh my God, Garcia. What was that pitcher? Freddie Garcia. He was a fan. He grew up watching Freddie Garcia. He was a fan of Freddie Garcia. That's the only reason we didn't get Felix Hernandez.
Here's a pitch up high to Frazier, back to the top of the lineup. So with 2 out double here, Yankees up 5-1 here. We are in about the top of the 4th inning, 5-1 Yankees. Frazier has a 1 ball, 1 strike count. Who is 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out.
Yes, Jose Mello. I did reference Suicide Squad, the bad Suicide Squad movie. Absolutely.
2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike here. 69. Pitch is coming from Domingo Germán.
Jose Mello, that was the best part out of that entire movie, was that one line.
I like the Suicide Squad too. I like
number 2. Yeah, I love number 2. The first one I didn't like.
Oh, I can see. Here's an RBI single, RBI double up. No, they kept it to a single there. So an RBI either way for Frazier. So 5-2 Yankees. Domingo Germán just throw. He had two outs here. Buffoon looks like he's ready to itchy to get out of the make the pitching change. Look at me, folks. I'm sexy changing pitchers, but we hold off. Here's Winker, 1 for 2. If Winker gets on base, I could see Buffoon going to the bullpen here. And the pitch. This one's popped up. This one looks like it's going to be in the ballpark. Long run for Torres. Torres, and it goes out of play. Souvenir.
Into the 5th row over there. As I thought that was Joe McFly in the TV that they showed right there. Right there. Kind of looked like Joe McFly had the same jersey as him.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Domingo Germán like Adam Warren and Ramiro Mendoza, Joey. Remember Ramiro Mendoza? Long relief. That's what Domingo Germán is good for. 2 innings and get him out. Maybe 3, depending if you get a high lead. That kind. Here's the old 1 ball, 1 strike.
Domingo Germán is the 2020 version of like Steve Traskell, Tanyan Sturts, that type of pitcher.
God, batting practice track. So.
Brendan Looper.
Yeah, they're gonna. I think this is Willie. I think this could be the last inning for Germán. This one, this one's in trouble. But this is going back. Judge, and oof! I thought he hit a home run there, but he did it, and he hits it deep to the bowling track. Domingo, he missed that one barely, but he gives up 1 run on 2 hits, and they leave 1 man on. So oof. Wow.
I can't remember. Germán, he won 20 games before, right?
18.
18?
Not 20.
Okay.
Hey, if I'm not, let me just double check. I don't want to just say that and then I'm wrong by accident. But I believe it was 18 games. There was one time he had a season where he was first in the AL to 15 wins, but after that he was struggling for the rest of the year.
We go here to the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, that was in 2019. He was 18-4, had an ERA 4.03. He got to 15 wins, and then after that, he just started struggling and was never the same for the rest of the season.
So it happens when you put your hands on females.
Hey, yeah. You see, none of his teammates supported him after that, rightfully so. I'm surprised the Yankees even kept it, because what was weird about that, and I'm gonna stop talking about it right now, it's that it happened in front of MLB officials, right? It happened in front of officials from the MLB. You know, it wasn't just like it happened in your house, cool, but it happened in front of people from the Major League Baseball at like a fundraising event.
It was in front of the Yankee organization too.
In front of the Yankees organization and MLB, at that fundraising event, yeah.
Yeah, she had a little bit too much champagne to drink, and she got fresh. I mean, it still don't excuse you to put your hands on anyone, period. But my God,
you getting paid millions of dollars, my man. You got security. Come on. As they show at Josh Hader, they showed the Houston Astros. They got Kristen Vasquez from Boston and Trey Mancini. Houston's trying to be slick by getting these Yankee killers. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the Atlanta Braves extended their young star Austin Riley 10 years, $212 million.
That's good that they did it too there.
Yeah. You got to sign them early before you lose them.
So the 1-0 pitch coming. Here it comes to Falefa. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a questionable pitch there.
Ooh, it definitely was.
IKF struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. And the 1-1 pitch coming. Grounded up. And right there to the second baseman. Fields has got plenty of time and 1 away. We'll bring up Trevino, who's 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up.
Jose Trevino, our amigo.
Now with the Yankees doing the trade with the Cubs earlier, I don't see he's going to. I don't see Wilson Contreras at all coming to the Yankees because he would have done this trade.
No.
And the pitch to Trevino, there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. A solo shot for Jose, el amigo Trevino. Wow.
Jose Trevino, our amigo.
Wow, 6-2. The Yankees get that run back. So the bomber strikes back.
That's the thing about Trevino. He loves that high fastball, first pitch high fastball. He loves taking advantage of that. And if you're going to give that to him, you're going to reap what you sow.
Wow. So the Yankees get 6 runs on 5 hits, and the Mariners have 2 runs on 5 hits.
Yeah, good point, Joey. Acuna, Albies, and Rowley, and all have cheap deals. You are absolutely right. I think Riley is making the most out of all of them, but they absolutely, all 3 of them has cheap deals, and those are their centerpieces for the future.
In there for a strike. Johnny Davis, our number 1 draft pick.
Hey.
Me tocayo Jose. Oh, 0-2. That was a bad call there by the umpire.
Oh, my God. Had a bad call against IKF. This was worse than that IKF call, Kev.
This one was, talk about it. I know. They talk about trying to cool off a hot hitter with that bad umpiring. Ugh. Here's the 0-2 pitch. LeMahieu squibbles foul. Still keeps alive. It's all Yankees here, 6-2. Every time Seattle answers, the Yankees come back and answers again. And of course, it wasn't Judge who hit that, by the way, Mr. Heel. It was Jose.
Judge is having a great year. Step aside, Roger Maris. Watch out, Barry Bonds.
Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. Down low, 1-2. Raw's got a real interesting match. Got Mustafa Ali, The Miz, and AJ Styles in a triple threat match. Interesting. Showcasing Mustafa Ali there.
Good for him.
Yeah. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. And DJ steps out. Smart move because Gonzalez was taking a long time. Gonzalez has 63 pitches. Pitch count wise, is in good shape, but the Yankees, the hits have been meaningful. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And LeMahieu in on his hands. And there's another base hit for DJ. David John gets a base hit. Wow. He's on some 300 in his future, baby.
I'm not saying it, but ever since we got Andrew Benintendi, DJ LeMahieu has been on fire. Having that extra contact hitter in the lineup that you could talk approach, that you could talk strategy to, works wonders. Yes, they got to get back to Lens Crafters to be a sponsor of the MLB because these umpires are stink. They're blind. Indeed, Jose Melo. Good call there. Here's Judge swing and a miss. As Judge is trailing Barry Bonds by 2 home runs, as they showed on the graphic. Barry Bonds had 45 home runs at this point back in 2001. Aaron Judge has 43 at this point. Yep. He's 1 behind the Babe. 1 ball, 1 strike. So let me ask you this. If Gonzalez is scared, he's scared. Gonzalez is scared. He's scared. I want to ask you this, Kev. As we just both agree that Gonzalez is scared. He's super scared. Little scaredy cat right now. Hold on, I'll wait till after this pitch. 2-1. That do you think that this Barry Bonds, the home run, season record has been clouded by controversy because of steroids? Do you think that managers are going to be willing to pitch to Judge because MLB wants Judge to break the record?
That's a good question there. She's in there for a strike. You know what's the big elixir to that? If DJ is hitting the way he's hitting, and if Stanton and Rizzo are hot, they gotta pitch the Judge. Yeah. So pick your poison. Yeah. It's imperative for them to get hot. That's why Soto makes sense, because he'll break that record with Soto here. Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, Judge fouls that one. Because, you know, a big part of the Roger Maris 61 chase, and, you know, it's well known that managers, they all had a consensus of they weren't going to pitch to Roger Maris because they didn't want Roger Maris to break the record. They were more willing to pitch to Mickey Mantle because MLB wanted Mickey Mantle to break the record, not Roger Maris. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Judge strikes out. Now, it will behoove her. Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. The king there. CAPUTO! He has a ride. Frankie Montas is here. The Sultan of Slout has graced us with his presence, CAPUTO.
Yeah, finally. It's about time. Thank God.
Oh, is that a smile on his face? Look at that smile. Look at those cheeks. Yep. Look at those cheeks.
Man. We got our man.
Here's Rizzo. Rizzo takes a ball outside.
And I still think we're going to make a move tomorrow, too.
Oh, and you got another one lined up? You got another one lined up for us, Capoots?
I think we're doing something else, too. Yeah.
Maria's happy to see you here as well.
Be a starter. I think it's going to be another pitcher or a hitter. So either one.
It'll be Lopez.
Maybe both.
Lopez with Window.
Lopez or Rendon.
Lopez with Window together.
I would rather Lopez than Joey Wendell than Rondon and Jock Peterson.
I mean, of course, I'm very happy. I mean, I would have loved Luis Castillo, but this is probably second better. I mean, this is great too. You know.
Besides, I'll wait till after the pitch. Sorry, Kev.
Here's the 2-0 pitch, and Rizzo pops it up, and this once he comes in, it should be ended, and he makes the catch, and he comes to it on. However, they get a run on a home run by Trevino, and then they get a base hit. They leave a man on.
Yeah.
CAPUTO, what's your thoughts on the extra additions as well?
Oh, yes, I love
that relief.
I love the extra. Yes,
he's having a bad year this year, but if you look at his track record, he's had a solid seasons.
Yeah,
former All-Star. Same thing with Efron, who we got from the Cubs. What's your overall thoughts on those two additions?
Yeah, I even like the little movies that we made, but I don't know about that relief on the Cubs. I never heard of him, and I just watched some highlights. But he's got good numbers. I mean, he's got the 2-point-something ERA. So,
Mike, I don't know if you know, Brian Cashman was on the program. He had a message, and here's the message he had for you.
Saludos, Capullo. Ay, Capullo.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to say sorry to him unless we win the World Series. So, but he's definitely. I have to give him credit. What credit is due. He finally stepped up. It took him about 100 years to finally make a move like that, and he finally got it to pitcher. I mean, when was the last time we got a great pitcher like this? I can't even remember.
At the trade deadline, too,
right,
Capoots?
We never did this like ever. We always go for offense. We never go for pitching. And we finally went for pitching. He was smart.
Yeah. And they brought it up in the chat, too. Kev highlighted it earlier. But Montas has great numbers against the Astros, against the Mariners, and against the Tampa Bay Rays this year.
Yeah. Oh, and he's great against Houston, Montas, so that's big. And also, this was such a huge move because now Severino just got placed on the 60-day DL, so he's not going to come back in September. So this was massive. This was huge. We had to make this move. It was a must.
Again, the trolls are in the chat. I'm going to try to report and block as best as I can.
I don't think he's going to be Sonny Gray 2.0. I know there's people saying that, but
no. His stuff is better than Sonny Gray. Yeah. The reason why I was worried, and I've said this before, about training with the Oakland A's is that they don't have a good track record of sending pitchers to other teams. If you dissect these past 20 years, the only good pitcher or great pitcher that left Oakland and was still great somewhere else was Tim Hudson. But I think Frankie Montas is the exception to the rule.
Yeah. He's got nasty stuff, too. He throws like 100.
Filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy. And Dave Stewart, Dave Stewart, the Hall of Fame with the Oakland A's, he said that Montas, he hasn't even reached his ceiling. He has so much potential left.
Yeah, he's only like 28 or 29, I think, right? Yeah.
get you his numbers.
But how much better do you think Castillo is to? I hate it. Castillo is to Montas. You think he's like slightly better? They're just saying they're just about the same, right? They're not. I mean,
they're just about the same. The only difference is Castillo was more healthy this year than Montas was. You know, if he didn't have that little spell when he missed about 4 or 5 starts and he was an all-star with Castillo, the asking price would have been a lot more that the Yankees would have to give up. But I think for what we gave up, perfect return.
Yeah. Then how come they asked Volpe for Castillo then? If they're about the same type of pitches, why do the Reds want so much then?
Listen, if you're the Reds, you're going to try to get as much as you can. The reason why the A's couldn't do the same thing is because Montas, he has injuries this year.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, here's Santana.
Yeah, they're both the same age.
Now, if we could just like put a little icing on the cake and get Carlos Rodon or get Pablo Lopez, oh man! But I'm happy with the deadline. I'm satisfied. If this is all we do, then I give it a big thumbs up. I mean, this was a great, successful deadline. I mean, I'm not complaining. I can't do a rant now. That's it.
No, you can always do a rant. What are you talking about?
I can't. There's nothing I can rant about now.
1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first here.
No. Jose Melo. When you look, Mark Mulder, when he left to the St. Louis Cardinals, Mark Mulder was never the same like he was with the Oakland A's, is what I'm saying. Barry Zito, when he left Oakland and went to San Francisco, he was never the same. That's what I was saying.
I wish we got Josh Hader. I can't believe the Brewers traded him.
1, 2. Yeah, that was a head
scratcher to me.
Yeah, like why the Brewers are a playoff team? Like, why would they trade their closer away?
That's weird. That was weird there too. Here's Mariacho. Mariacho warming up. Domingo Germán has a runner on first with no one out. Here's a 1-2 count coming, and 2 balls and 2 strikes.
But they finally got a 1-2 punch now. I mean, Montas solidifies that number 2 now. You got your 1-2 combo.
You got 3 good starters there. You know, reliable. You know, Cortez, Cole, Montas. You know, with Montgomery, who pitches well. A little boring, but
yeah. I would think they're going to go to 6-man, or someone's going to go into the bullpen, and I would think that's going to be Montgomery or Tyone. That's going to be Montas.
No, it's because Montas takes the role of Severino. You're fine with that.
Oh yeah, but do you think this is the best trading deadline the Yankees have had since this is probably the best, right? One of the best.
This is better than 2017.
Oh yeah, I was going to say this is the best deadline since 2000, since we got David Justice.
Here's a ground ball. This might be 2. 1 on the first. Donaldson. No, he only gets 1. So that was a weird one.
Yeah, that was weird. I would say a big thing when it comes to the David Justice trade is that what David Justice did for us that second half, nobody was expecting David Justice to do. Everybody considered David Justice to be washed, to be whatever, but
he could
have never done that. Yeah,
and he carried
right back. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, he carried us to the playoffs and the World Series. Yeah. I would say right now, Kevin, would you agree with me? As of right now, the Yankees are the winners of the deadline, right? Unless Juan Soto goes to the Padres or Dodgers, right? I would say this is the Yankees deadline, right?
It could be. It could be.
I mean, I know a lot more players are going to probably get moved. There's a lot more pieces that are going to fall. But as of right now, I give the Yankees deadline an A, man. A+.
It's not done yet. But so far, it's been great.
Definitely has. I have no complaints. I'm happy.
No, they filled in all their needs. They got 2 relievers. They got a starter. They got an outfielder. Plus, you got Benintendi.
Yeah, you got a left fielder, some starting pitching, and bullpen help to solidify this team.
Yeah, they filled in all their needs.
And if you could, when you trade Gallo for some prospects, you also replenish your prospect system.
Yeah. Oh, Gallo's 100% getting traded tomorrow. All reports.
Yeah. And we still have Gallo and Duhart to be traded, Florial to be traded. Like, we still have pieces to be traded.
And you can't get too picky. If you get some minor league players, you take a shot. You know, you don't know what they're developing. For Gallo, you just want to get them off your team, off your roster spot. You want to take them out of your 40-man. You know, get them out of here.
He's going back to Texas.
What's going on, Richard? I haven't seen you in a while, Richard. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Yes, we're still making moves, Jose Melo. You're right.
I wouldn't give him an incomplete
Still
though.
making-
That
still making
Montas move
moves.
is big.
Listen, well, today was an A. Add some extra moves, then it's an A plus plus.
This is definitely this is not what I expected. I'm shocked that Cash did this.
1 and 2, and then you send Sears, who was a pretty good pitcher, back, but you got to give something to get something and a couple. You send a couple pitchers to because look, Capillion, although he's a major league starter, has nothing to write home about with Oakland.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
And the Mets haven't made a big move yet. I'm surprised. I don't know what the Mets are doing. They got to do something. They hope Wilson Contreras or
here's a ground ball. This might be 2, 1. Oh, and if he holds it there, they only get 1 because Crawford could run.
I don't know, Marine. I think Cashman finally grew balls. That's what I think.
I think after this, that last shot will be my last for tonight, fellas.
Here's Lewis.
I don't think the Dodgers are going to get Soto. I don't think
so either. I don't think so.
They get everybody. I mean, I'm going to be pissed off too. The Dodgers get everybody. I mean, enough is enough with the Dodgers, man. Getting everybody. It's ridiculous.
Working. He's tired as you know what it is. If you're not working hard and you're not tired, that means you ain't working hard. So you're making that money, Richard. Salute for working hard, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As Kyle Lewis, his numbers is not really what Seattle expected. They thought he was going to be their young star of the future, but Julio Rodriguez has taken that over, and he's just battling it out for a position on a major league roster.
Most of the fan base is happy with this trade, right? Hector, they love this trade, right? Most of the Yankee fans.
Yeah. Obviously, you got a lot of people that would rather Castillo than Montas, but they're still happy with Montas.
Yeah, it's a one ball, 1 strike to count here. 87 pitches for Domingo Germán. Yes, work smarter, not harder. That's my motto every day.
Yes.
Ohtani's not getting traded, though. They said it already. The Angels are not trading him, so.
Nah, they're gonna wait till next offseason to try to get
I'm the Yankees. I don't want him that novelty.
I know you don't want him.
2 and 1. Please. No, thank you.
I can see a scenario. I'm telling you right now, I can see a scenario where the Nationals keep Soto too. I can see it.
Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This deadline, yeah, I can see that too.
I don't know, man. That relationship is just too tarnished.
Yeah, it's true.
And this is the maximum that value he has. This is where they can get the most return for him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the 2-2 pitch coming. Round it. Right to third. He's going to go the short way. He gets it. So the inning comes to this got to be Domingo Germán's final inning.
Oh, definitely.
So no runs, 1 hit. They leave 1 man on.
Ohtani, but where are you putting Ohtani? He's a 2-way player and he's a DH. He doesn't fit on this team.
Yeah, he doesn't play the outfield.
I know, and Stanton's a DH. Where would you put him? Stanton's a DH.
No, you don't fit on this team. I don't want him on this team.
Yeah.
We're halfway through here. So the Yankees increasing their lead 6-2 here. Let's see if we get some more runs, get the offense going some more.
Yeah, who comes up next to bat? We got
absolutely. He's got Rizzo, Torres, and Donaldson.
Okay. I think that target is starting to get on Josh Donaldson's back. He's the next one Yankee fans are going to turn on.
Oh, no doubt about it.
He's been washed, man. Like we give it's August 1st. He's batting .216. Doesn't even have 10 home runs. Doesn't even have 50 RBIs.
But Soto's a pipe dream. I'm not even going to get my hopes up with that.
Hey, everybody thought A-Rod was a pipe dream. Everybody had A-Rod going to the Red Sox.
Yep.
Just like everybody had Mark Teixeira signing with the Red Sox, but the Yankees came in at the last second.
Yeah. And the Yankees weren't even a team for Teixeira. They were like a sleeper. They weren't even
the only reason they signed them is so they could keep him away from the Red Sox.
Yeah, that's it.
Look, put it this way. The Yankees ended up getting Frankie Montas with Trevino, Elfris, Benintendi, and they didn't give up Dominguez, Volpe, Peraza, Wells. Am I missing any of the anybody else?
No, those top 4. The only one they gave up that was in the top 5 was Waldichuk.
That's it. and you're
Then,
still
the Astros got on
loaded.
and Velasquez from the Red Sox. I'm not afraid of the Astros moves though. Unless they got Wilson Contreras, I would have been worried.
Yeah, it's just the Astros. They're trying to get players that are quote unquote Yankee killers that have good history against the Yankees, like a Trey Mancini and Christian Vasquez,
or at least have a history with at bats with the Yankee pitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Trey Mancini does hurt the Yankees, but I don't think he's not like a major impact.
Yeah, no, but he's a contact hitter though. And
yeah,
so
that's
is
the only thing.
Vasquez is another one who makes contact, tough to get out.
Yeah, and they needed a first baseman because Gurriel was struggling the entire season.
Yep. You got two people on the Yankees now that hurt the Astros, Benintendi and Montas.
That's right. So it was Torres.
Yeah.
Torres leading off here, 3-0 the count. And the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 to count.
No, I think the Yankees are better than Houston now. I have to say it. We have a deeper team.
Yeah, these moves today made us is what put us over the hump.
Yeah, I think we're a favorite now.
3-2. Torres is swinging at 3-1 with a ball inside on him. That was ball 4, but
no, Joey. Luis Medina was ranked number 10 in the Yankee prospect system this year. Waldichuk was ranked number 5.
And the payoff pitch coming from Gonzalez was still in the game. Torres pops this one into center field, going back at the wall, and just missed a home run. 401 foot out. So he hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark for the first out.
Morning track power.
Oof.
Yeah.
He gave it a ride, but not long enough. Here's Donaldson.
But this guy, what's his name? Scott Efros. Is he good?
They say yes.
They said he's good.
5 years of control. Yes, he's like
That's the only thing I don't like. It's too many years under control. I know the Yankees love those type of players, but you know, he's 28. I think he's the replacement for Michael King. So yeah.
I don't think Carlos Rendon is getting traded though.
I don't think Pablo Lopez is going to get traded either.
I don't think Carlos Rendon is going to get traded by San Francisco.
No, I think that's like a what do you call it? I think that's a long shot. I don't think he's going to get traded either.
By any team. Here's a slow grounder by Donaldson. Donaldson's going to get a slow base hit here. Wow.
They traded Waldichuk, the Yankees, right? But
yeah,
I saw a couple of people on social media crying about the losing our prospects. I'm not upset that we lost Waldichuk and Medina. No way.
Hey, the reason why I will be upset about Waldichuk is because his numbers were filthy. In 73 innings, he struck out 120 something batters and only walked 7 batters or something like that. So his numbers were filthy in the minors.
Yeah. I heard
if you're an Oakland A's fan, you got to be happy. Luis Medina, that's a solid arm. Waldichuk is a solid arm.
And they got JP Sears. JP Sears.
You got the second. I think he's a second baseman or outfielder. I'm not really too sure.
So here's Benintendi with one on in there for a ball, 1-0. Benintendi's 0 for 1. So runner at first with 1 out.
Well, this is Brian Cashman's last year. His contract is up, so you wonder if he's gonna like retire or go to another team. And I guess he doesn't want to go out, on a bad note. So he had to definitely step up.
One strike. No, he probably gets a renewal contract.
If they win the World Series, I don't think he gets one if they lose.
No, I think regardless, he has that good of a relationship with the Steinbrenners. I think he'll be back.
Yep. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. And the pitch. 2-1. And I didn't know the Giants are 500 at 51-51.
Yeah,
I thought I thought they had a really good season. I can see why Rendon is on the market.
Well, the reason why is because the month of July they played under 500. They had a real bad month of July. That's why.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought they were like right there with the Dodgers. No,
they were.
You know what?
This past month killed them.
Huh? I can see where you guys are hot and heavy on him possibly getting moved by the Giants. I thought they were in a mix of a pennant race here.
So tomorrow's 6 o'clock, right? Is the deadline?
Yeah,
This is
tomorrow
deadline.
6 o'clock. And if I'm not mistaken, I think tomorrow is the next start that Carlos Rondon. I was watching earlier and somebody brought that up. Tomorrow is supposed to be his scheduled start. So if you're the Giants, you're gonna try to trade him before his next start. You don't want him to get hurt.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch, swing and a miss.
But why is there so much hype with this guy? I know he's good, but I looked at his numbers with the White Sox. He wasn't really like explosive. I mean, he got better.
Having a career year, that's why. He normally he's injury prone. That's why I don't like him that much.
Yeah.
Like if we would have got him instead of Montas, I would have been upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Montas is better.
There's much more upside in Martin.
He's younger, yeah, better stuff. Let's see. Last year with the Chicago White Sox, he was 13-5 with a 2.37 ERA. This year he's 9-6 with a 3.00 ERA.
Okay.
But Carlos Rondon tends to break down after he reaches the 150 innings mark, and like every season is when he starts to break down. If you look at it, 2015, 140 innings, 2016, 160. After that, 2018, 120. Missed a few years, 2021, 130. This year, 120. So it's hit or miss with him.
Yep, we have Fleury up for trade bait. Although if you're the Yankees, want to hold on for a center fielder, at least in your minor league system.
They have so many. The Yankees got so many prospects. They can make such a big trade tomorrow. Though, like they still have the prospects to get SOTO.
And the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Unless they think of if they do trade Esteban Fleury, do you elevate Dominguez to AAA to see how he hits in AAA? That's an interesting situation.
Yeah. That's a hard thing to answer.
Well, he's in high A right now. He's with Austin Wells in high A. I think slowly but surely he's having a good season so far in high A. They'll bring him up to AA at the end of this year.
So 2 balls and 1 strike.
Oh. So when is Montas going to pitch? I heard against the Cardinals.
He may pitch Wednesday against Luis Castillo.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I don't think any team is going to want to trade for Hicks.
No. I wish they could trade. I wish we could trade him.
Look at that. He's damaged goods, bro. Like
he's got a 2 balls and 2 strike count here. 91 pitches for Gonzalez. Gonzalez is actually helping them save their bullpen here in the first game of 3 here.
But I don't understand why so many teams want Joey Gallo now and nobody wants Aaron Hicks.
Gallo's a free agent.
I think a lot of it also too is it's manufactured speculation, right?
Yeah.
If Scott Boras is Joey Gallo's agent, a lot of these reporters, Scott Boras is also their agent, so it's all Boras trying to help out and build up the stock for Joey Gallo by using his own reporters.
I also think they don't want to take Aaron Hicks because remember, Aaron Hicks he's got 3 years under control, so they probably don't want that, and he's making $10 million.
He's making $10 million this year, 9.5 the next 2 seasons.
Yeah, that guy's overpaid. I don't know. That definitely doesn't deserve to make that money. I mean,
hey, when Brian Cashman extended him, I hated it.
It was a horrible contract, 7 years. Oh my god.
And here's the payoff pitch. He fouls at the bat.
I still think there's a chance we could trade him in the offseason. I think they will try to move him in the offseason.
You gotta understand this. By the time his contract is over, he will be 36 years old.
Oh my god. Nobody's gonna want him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who's gonna want a 34, 35-year-old Aaron Hicks?
I don't know what they saw. I don't know what they saw in him like years ago. What did they see in this guy? Why are they?
Yeah, like 1 good year, 27 home runs. That's it.
And the payoff pitch. He pops up and is out of
Minnesota. He was like, he wasn't even good with the Twins.
You see what Byron Buxton is in Minnesota?
Yeah.
When Aaron Hicks was a prospect, he was selected number 1 to be that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never lived up to the hype.
Yeah. So Buxton's like a young version of Hicks now.
Because now look at Buxton. Buxton, he puts up numbers, but Buxton's always hurt.
Yeah.
And the payoff pitch again. He finally got that. He beats that. Hicks swings and misses. So no runs, one hit. They leave one on. And we go now to the sixth inning. 6-2 Yankees.
Fellas, I love you guys. It was an awesome 5 innings. Caputo.
Awesome.
I'm glad
Yes,
that
indeed.
I was able to see you and see that beautiful smile on your face, my guy. Please bring that smile out more often, Caputo. You look wonderful with it. Just know that, all right? Everybody that's in the chat, Jose Mello, I will be on 11 o'clock in the morning. Anybody feel free to jump on over after 12. I'll put the invite out. Caputo will come on. Chris will come on. We'll have an awesome conversation. I'm super excited. It's a Frankie Montas Monday, and I'm out, fellas. I love you.
Thanks, man. Same here, man. See you later, my friend.
Yep.
That is Hector, Yankee Morning Brew. Indeed. We got Caputo in the building with us.
Yes.
Woo! We should have signed Garney as a coach in the future. Even as a bench coach, he brings energy.
I don't want Gardner.
Hicks would have been trade bait if Van Gallo, but he gets hurt all the time. Cashman thought Hicks was at Black Money Williams. He never liked Hicks, and I never liked Hicks. The 7-year contract was stupid.
No, I didn't like it either. It was terrible. Alex Rodriguez is at the Yankee game. You know that, right?
Yeah, with his daughter.
Yeah, he looks different. Why does he look like he's an FBI agent? You see his sunglasses? He looks like he's like a CIA agent. What the hell?
That's money, bro.
Yeah, I see him with his daughter. Yeah, he's a Yankee fan too now. He's a Yankee fan after baseball.
All right, we're in a commercial break, folks.
What is he like sitting in the front row? He's in the front row, right?
Yeah, he's one of those owners' boxes, owner seats there.
Yeah.
You know, when Alex Rodriguez says he's going to show up, you give him good seats. He was all right. He was a good Yankee, despite the fact he wanted to sue them and had that issue. But
yeah,
all in all,
yeah.
all right. Ron Mariachio coming in here. His 21st appearance, record of 1-0 with 2.25 ERA in 24 innings, 12 walks to 29 strikeouts for the right-hander, who has come in here and filled some good shoes. But now with reinforcements, all it does, it makes the bullpen stronger here. I love it. So here's Cal Raleigh, who is 0 for 2, grounded out and pop up. Yankees up 6-2 here. We are in the top of the 6th inning. First game of 3 with the Seattle Mariners, the eve before the trading deadline. Yankees have made some moves. And here's the pitch. First pitch swinging. He fouls it out of play. 0-1 the count.
I mean, they pretty much filled in all their holes now. What do they really have to fill in now?
I would love another starter, Caputo.
Yeah, another starter would be good. How about another bat?
Give me another starter on a position like, that's why the Marlin move, Lopez with Joey Wendell makes sense, because you can move Wendell. Wendell plays all 3 in the infield positions that you could, give guys spell. And here's the second pitch popped up here. Judge is camping under it, and he makes the catch for the first out. So 2 pitches, 1 out.
I will say this: they're not going to add a bat in an offensive. If they add one more, it's going to be one or the other. And I think they're done adding bullpen help. They added 2 relievers, so they're not going to.
They're not going to get. I don't think they'll get any more bullpen arms unless if a closer is available that we don't see there. But I doubt it. So here's Jared Kanak or Kanak.
Yeah. But, a hitter or a starter is not out of the question.
Well, they got their lefty contact hitter.
Yeah.
But I love Joey Wendell will be phenomenal, but I don't think that's going to happen. And and then Judge runs it down like a center fielder in right field for the second out. Pope never sent me his email address to send them the link.
This is a deep team, man. I mean, they definitely can go on a World Series run now, right?
They got moves here. They improved a lot vastly. And the thing is, this team will gel together right at the end of August, in the beginning of September, when you want them to start gelling with the new acquisitions. Here's Abraham Toro. Toro is 1 for 2 here with 2 outs.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see this team the last 2 months of the season.
In there for us, right?
Everyone's going to be back at full strength. Stanton, Severino, are they getting that? Who else? Oh, yeah, that's really the only 2 guys that are injured now, those 2. So it's going to be fun to see this team at full strength.
Richard needs 9 or 10 runs to open his 13-run pool.
And Miguel Castro supposed to come back. And I don't know what they're going to do with that Ben Rovert, that backup catcher that was talking.
Ben Rovert, hey, he'll probably stay in the minors because he has options.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next spring training. An opportunity to take or if Kyle Higashioka really struggles, you never know. He might get an opportunity to try to get that backup catcher position here. He comes up and he hits. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here. And I have not used the 2-strike horn because Domingo Germán stunk. But we'll give that tonight a rest.
Nice.
So it's a 1-2 pitch coming.
I was like, when I saw the first move, when they made the first move from, when they got the relief from the Cubs, I'm like, who the hell is this guy? And I never even.
Oh, strike 3.
Yeah, great.
No runs, no hits, no errors. We go now to the bottom of the 6th inning. Yankees 6.
I was very surprised when we made that move for that reliever because I didn't know who he was. I was like, I never even heard of this guy. This guy actually exists. And then I saw his numbers. I'm like, oh, God, don't tell me this guy's another scrub. Because you know how Brian Cashman loves to go to the bargain bin and he gets all these, like, scrub pitches? Then I looked at the numbers and I'm like, wow, this guy's actually good.
Trying to find another Clay Holmes.
Yeah, but he's actually good, though. He's got 2-something ERA. I mean, he didn't have, like, a 5 ERA. Yeah, I honestly don't know what their fascination with Aaron Hicks is, or I don't really know like why they love this guy so much. They just think that he's a godsend. It's crazy.
When is the writing coming off the LI? Oh, you mean Stephen Writing? Stephen Writing. Stephen Writing has been pitching. I don't know when he's going to come off the 60-day DIL. Stephen Writing has some really good numbers, and when he came up, I was hoping he will be making up this team this year, but maybe, and if he does, maybe next year. To be honest with you.
You must have been saying to yourself, Kevin, when we got Montas, you were probably saying Michael must be happy, right?
Oh yeah, we all mentioned that. We were like, Michael must be missing out.
Oh yeah, I was very happy. I got the notification on my phone. I was like, I was taking a nap.
Me too. I was taking a nap too, and then and I was gonna jump on the stream immediately, but I said I'm gonna come on tonight anyway, so I came a little early to do it. But it's good, all in all.
Yeah.
So Aroldis Chapman is warming up in the Yankee bullpen. He has had a really renaissance here in the last 3 outings. But here's IKF leading off here. He takes a strike. So IKF, Isaiah kind of left us 0 for 2. He has a strikeout and a ground out. And Gonzalez still in the game. He's giving them some length here despite giving up 6 runs. And the pitch, Falefa base hit. He leads it off with a single.
Also, I'm hearing some buzz, Kevin, that they're saying now that I don't know, there's talk that they might call up Peraza now because of what the big trade that they made, that they might give Peraza a shot because Isaiah Falefa's bad defense.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, they could. It wouldn't surprise me. Maria sends me a message. Let me look at my friend.
I mean, if they do call him up, then yeah, I'm all for it. But
Maria, I don't see any of the message. Maria, are you sure? Here's Trevino.
I could still see more moves happen tonight, Kevin, before tomorrow. I could see a few more moves.
I can see that too. I can see that as well.
Yep. We got 2 Trevinos now. We got Jose Trevino and Lou Trevino. Now, Lou Trevino, his numbers are not really good, but they said don't be like don't.
Oh,
like,
I did see that. I did see that message about the moves. She did said that. Maria did message me about it. She woke me up on that one. That was good though. That's a good thing though, Maria. That wasn't a bad thing. Throw over, 1 ball, 1 strike. She did. Maria was keeping me informed, asking me about if I heard any of the moves. She did. Right. Good job there, Maria, for reminding me.
I was saying the other move as far as the Lou Trevino move, they said don't be alarmed by his high ERA because he's still a decent reliever. And then they were saying that Matt Blake, obviously could, I guess, fix him.
2 balls and 1 strike to Trevino. And the 2-1 pitch. Trevino fouls it off 2-2. Trevino has a homer in the game. Let's bring in Maria, who's going to join us. Hi, Maria.
Hi, my friend.
Hi.
All right. Good to see
Hi,
you.
what's going on, Michael?
How you doing?
I was asking you what happened. Anything new with the trade?
Yeah, they made a big trade.
Wow.
Yeah. About
That's
time.
good. Finally.
About time. Yeah.
And the 2-2 pitch. Trevino pops this one to center field.
Yeah,
and
finally.
he makes the play for the first out.
Yeah, after 100 years. After not doing anything forever.
Michael, calm down.
Yeah. I'm happy. I just said I was happy. I was very.
I know. No complaining. No complaining now.
Yeah.
With one out, here's DJ LeMahieu, who's been on fire, hotter than a pistol.
Now who's next? Joey Gallo.
No,
Yeah,
Gallo.
Joey Gallo's got to be sent to the moon here. All right, so DJ LeMahieu is 2 for 2, a base hit, 2 base hits and a walk.
Yeah, he's definitely getting traded.
And the pitch in there for a strike.
Joey Gallo needs to be now. Severino, what happened to him? He's done.
Severino's injured. He's going to be out until September.
Oh my God.
Do you think they're just saving him so he could go full blast? I mean, they're up, so they're so ahead. They're so ahead in the division. I didn't think about it. They're so ahead in the division.
I think he's a liability now. They just should put him in the bullpen.
All right. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. Gonzalez. Wow, they got Gonzalez at 104 pitches. They're really letting him in here. I mean,
he stays healthy, but he never stays healthy. We've been saying that for like 3 years now. I mean,
no.
And the 1-1 pitch. LeMahieu fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
No, Boone should be happy.
oh yeah, they're all happy.
Oh my God.
Phenomenal move.
They finally got the bullpen out. Wow.
That'd be phenomenal on Wednesday. Montas Castillo. That's what I want to see. I hope he shows up tomorrow. And the 1-2 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yes, man.
I like that boom watch that he's wearing.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they could trade Donaldson too.
Oh God, you're asking for a lot of stuff here, buddy.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. No, nobody wants Donaldson on this team.
Oh my God.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
At least they're doing good today.
Yep.
At least they're hitting the ball. Maybe they got a message from the boss somewhere. Somebody must have got a big message.
107 pitches from Gonzalez.
Damn.
With the 2-2 pitch, right? As he steps off.
Jesus. Oh wow. Ryan Cashman shocked me today.
He did too.
Man. Oh,
And
he,
a
he,
2-2
must,
pitch.
he must have seen the
Grounded
stupid
foul.
Astros. The stupid Astros getting this one, that one. He must have said, "Oh, I gotta get going. I gotta do something."
Yeah, so because we got to be afraid of Trey Mancini and Christian Castro.
Yeah, I think the Yankees made the better move. So LeMahieu's been on fire, man.
So it's a 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Runner at first. Yankees up 6-2. 109 pitches here from Gonzalez and the pitch. Grounded, foul. So this gotta be Gonzalez's last at batter here. My God, 109 pitches. You still gotta, you still gotta hold.
Yeah, they really bad. Yeah, Gonzalez is terrible.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So right now, let's go. Let's see. This is an 8 pitch at bat here coming up for LeMahieu. So he's battling here, fouling balls off. Good pitch he gets fine. Let's see who wins, the batter or the hitter here.
He dropped it.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count coming.
He dropped it.
Oh, the ball off the glove, and this is gonna be a base hit. So DJ LeMahieu is 3 for 3. A ground ball back up to the pitcher. Pitcher stuck his glove and ricocheted into the hole, and DJ LeMahieu is safe. So you got first and second now. Let's see if they pull the pitcher.
You think he needs to go? He sucks. Judge. Oh, God.
Here comes Judge. I do not think that Gonzalez will stay. No, Gonzalez exits the game with 110 pitches. You got Judge, Rizzo, and Torres coming up. So it's 1 out here. So you got Judge with 1 out, first and second. He has homered already.
Oh my God!
Judge is 2 for 3, a homer and a double. He missed his second home run. The first one just barely hit off the fence, off the wall. He could have 2 home runs consecutive.
Judge is on fire. They're in Judge. Aaron Judge is on fire.
He says 44th is coming.
I don't need it Olive Garden, so that's not real Italian food.
Maria, no Haagen-Dazs today? What's the deal?
Yo, Rich, if you missed it, I said I was happy.
No Haagen-Dazs, no ice cream? No ice cream?
No ice cream today.
All right.
Maybe tomorrow.
All right, Maria.
Well, tomorrow celebrate.
Maria enjoys a good Haagen-Dazs ice cream.
Yeah.
Because
Richard, I said I was happy, so I don't know what you're talking about. I was happy with the Montas trade. I was very happy. So why don't you just keep your mouth closed? And Willie, you keep your mouth closed, buddy. I don't like you.
No.
Well, I don't like you to mess with me. I want you to just, don't talk unless you're spoken to.
Hey, don't be nice, don't be fresh. No luck, Jerome. No luck with the lotto. Man. You got to get up in the morning, just like everyone else.
No, I was talking to Willie. I was saying, Willie, don't talk unless you're spoken to, actually. Because this guy seems to have it in for me. He doesn't like me. He hates me. Wow, 300? All right. Do you think that he wins the batting title too, Judge, or no?
No, he really got it. You got Benintendi ahead of him by 16 points, and others. No. I think
Yeah, but he could get to like 316, Judge, if he keeps something like this.
He's really got to get super hot.
Yeah.
So here's Judge. The first pitch outside, 1-0 So Judge trying to get his 44th
Come
here,
on, Judge.
get into some rarefied air. He already is in that in good company with the Immortals.
How many home runs do you see him hitting? You think he's going to break Maris's record?
Yeah, I think it would. I think personally, I think he'll hit 67.
Oh yeah. Some people think he's going to hit Barry, 70 like Barry Bonds did.
I hope so, but I think 67 and the 1-0 pitch.
I think he's going to hit 67.
Yeah, he's gonna reach there.
Yep.
What's gonna happen with him at the end of the year? Oh wow.
Yeah, we'll wait for that at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really care about that.
So he's at 43 home runs right now in 104 games, and he's just one behind Babe. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Crazy.
He's in rare. He's in rare.
Another home run, I think.
How much money do you think they're gonna give him?
I don't know, but right now, every time he keeps hitting home runs, it keeps going up. Here's a 2-1 pitch coming. And this one, ooh, fouled it off to him.
He's gonna get what he wants.
So it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to count here.
That's gonna make Hal Steinman cry. All that money he's gonna give him.
Yeah, let's see if they actually give him the money. You know, what's going to happen next year is going to be open. We don't know.
So we got a 2 balls and 2 strike count here. 2 men on, and the pitch. Did he check? He did hold. So the count runs full. So it's a 3 balls and 2 strike count here. Now, Judge, who's been hitting the ball, and you got LeMahieu on, you got LeMahieu, you got kind of Falefa. I will send the runners here. I love
the highest, I think. They said it's higher than Otani's Judge.
So let's see.
I think his WAR is like a 9. I think Judge is, wins above replacements. I think it's like 8 or 9. I think.
So we got a full count here.
No, this guy sucks.
With 1 out. And the pitch. This one foul. That one. Ooh. Foul back. It's still 2-2.
I'm surprised they're playing this in Yankee Stadium.
Oh, they'll be going to Seattle next week. They'll be in Seattle next week.
Oh God.
Count off a lot of pitches, man. Count off a lot of pitches.
2 balls and 2 strikes here.
No, they're better off playing here. They play better.
And the 2-2 pitch. This one foul again. Good big at bat there by Judge. Fouling away.
Yeah, they're better off playing in the stadium.
Most likely. MVP, yeah.
Hope Brian Cashman. He spoiled it.
Well, I guess nothing good happens here because. And the swing popped up. He pops it up into shallow right field. Missed that one off the end of the bat. And
I thought he was going to hit another one.
Yeah. I guess what happened? They got rid of Gallo. Oh, to Gallo. Gallo said he's very disappointed in his performance.
So are we. So here's Rizzo with 2 outs. Come on. Rizzo's 1 for 3.
He said he feels really bad.
So Rizzo with a 3-run home run in the first inning.
What's wrong with this guy?
Let's see what Rizzo could do here. There's some runners on first and second now. It's 6-2. It's still a 4-run game here. Yankees going to try to bust it open here in the 6th inning.
It was really bad.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
He feels really bad for striking out. My God. He should be working in Wendy's, this guy. He really sucks. My God.
But it's 1-0 count.
What was Brian Cashman thinking when he was getting this guy? I know.
Well, they're not. Well, they're actually a good. They're a good team this year, Seattle. They're going to make the playoffs. They got Luis Castillo now, so they're going to definitely be a threat. I mean,
we shall see here. 1-1 strike.
I mean, they'll make
No, you gotta worry more about the Astros.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if Seattle's going to beat the Astros.
No.
Oh, it's 1-2 strikes to count.
Right? Goodbye.
Eddie, what's up, Eddie? Everyone knows the Mariners suck every game. As an easy game to predict. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, so he strikes out. So Rizzo goes down. So here's Chapman now. Chapman will come on for the 7th inning. So we've seen Chapman now pitching at the 7th inning now. So Caputo is kind of quiet.
You said?
Did you see that? Hold on, let's give me a minute.
Hmm?
Wow, it's just had a little technical difficult, minor, but it's good. I'm back. New York. So nothing yet. I'm still looking and refreshing to see if any of the in the Twitter machine, any trades or anything. It's kind of quiet right now.
If you look at Frankie Montez's numbers and Luis Castillo, they're almost like he's only like a slightly better Castillo. He's got a 3.62 ERA, and Montes is a 3.73. So they're not really. They're almost the same.
Here's his numbers.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah, that's his numbers this year. Yeah, I was looking at his overall. Yeah, he's 4-9. He's 4-9 because he was with Oakland, so they gave him no run support. So that's
right. He has 109 strikeouts in 104 innings.
Wow,
so he's averaging a strikeout an inning, roughly. Only 28 walks. That's good control there. That's with the Yankee offense machine there. That's what you want.
Yep.
Wow.
All in all, they end up getting the second best pitcher available. So
yeah, on the market, right? On the trade market, yeah.
Yeah,
Castillo was the number one best pitcher. Now the second is Montes.
109 strikeouts.
So here's a route. This Chapman, 29th appearance or record of 0-3. He's 9-9 in save opportunities. Has a 5 ERA with 17 walks to 28 strikeouts. Only 4 home runs given, but he has retired 9 straight batters here in the last 3 outings. So
do you think Pablo Lopez is going to be traded, Kevin, or not? The guy from the Marlins? Pablo Lopez.
I don't know. His name is out there, but if I'm the Marlins, why would I give up him? Continue building.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he's coming up. I don't know if he's coming up on free agency, but here's a pitch.
I think he has a few years under control.
Want to know? Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I don't know. I wouldn't want to trade him.
Nothing here.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I think I like Montes better than Lopez. And yeah, I mean, I like his numbers are good, but they're not like he's not like a dominant pitcher. But he's
and the 1-0 pitch. Wow. Yeah, but here at the Yankees, you need another starting pitcher. If you're not going to bring anyone up from the minors, your JP Shears is no longer here. I don't know who they have. If they want to put Clark Schmidt now that they have extra bullpen arms as a starter, that might be an option. Because Clark Schmidt wants to be a starter. It all depends here. It all depends. Here's the 1-1 count from Chapman, ready to deal to Frazier, who's 1 for 3, and a pitch, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Mm.
I would love another starter. I mean, another starter or another bat, but they're only going to get one if they do.
No, I prefer, just give me another starter. I'm fine with the hitting that we have here. Although I will, I don't think we're going to get a third baseman. And the 2-1 pitch, foul.
No, that's not a need. A third baseman, shortstop. We don't need those things.
I would like, Wendell makes sense. You could sprinkle Wendell around. That makes sense. But I would, personally, I would love another center. If they could get a player who could play a little center field in. Yeah, that's the word they really need. Just even if it's a glove.
Piece, yeah.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well,
I know the Red Sox will never do that, but like a Jackie Bradley Jr. type of who can hit, but could play a hell of a glove at center field. This is what the team really needs, just for late inning defensive replacement or the elevator.
What happened to him? He's better. Looks like he's better.
And the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Chapman gets him with a strikeout. Let's get the strikeout whistle. So Frazier is gone. As they showed Donnie Baseball hitting the home run in the 95 playoff series. Man, I remember I went ballistic. I went ballistic when that home run, because that was my favorite player growing up. And when he hit that home run in the playoffs, oh baby. And then Ruben Sierra followed. First it was Ruben and then Manley back to back. Oh, that was beautiful. They should have never lost that series. But here's a pitch. Up high. But it would have not brought Joe Torre up, Jared Jeter, and things happen for a good reason. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Winker. Winker's 1 for 3.
Yeah.
He singled in the first and the pitch, grounded and hit it right through the Bacon's against the shift. Just a good hitting there. So that's the first batter to reach in 10 straight appearances for Chapman. He had 10 in a row until Winker's opposite field hit. Here's Suarez now, who's batting 1 for 2.
They need a double play.
Yes, they do.
But if Chapman now, if he feels comfortable coming in the 7th inning, I kind of like it. If he's comfortable in this position, in this role.
Assume the position. He's gone.
That's for Joey Gallo, but let's see if we can get a double play. Here's the pitch. 1-0.
Poor Gallo, he's going bye-bye.
Yep.
He's gonna cry. Say farewell, my friends.
So it's 1 ball, no strikes.
You're not gonna see his rooster hair going up anymore.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Just missed 2-0. So
Joey Gallo with his rooster hair. Never seen a Yankee like that. Struck out too much.
Yep.
Put it big. Strike out.
So 2 balls and 1 strike to count here. That was 100 mile per hour. So Chapman's back to triple digits here. Let's see if he continues.
Thank God Brian Cashman finally woke up, because he got that stupid Joey Gallo. He must have felt bad.
Well, I don't think we're going to see Joey Gallo no more, Maria. So we should be okay. Unless he comes tonight just for defensive replacement. But I think he's done it.
They should just get rid of this guy. Come on. Don't need this guy anymore. He doesn't do anything.
Nice.
So let's see what we got here. 2-1. Let's see. CAPUTO says it's nice. So let's see something positive is happening here.
Oh, what happened to this guy? Now he's a big guy.
And the pitch grounded. This should be 2. For left for 1 on the first double play. Just what the doctor ordered. 6-4-3 double play. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're going to the 7th inning stretch. So get up and stretch, guys, and we'll be right back for the 7th inning stretch. The 7th inning stretch. I hope you guys
Yeah.
enjoyed. CAPUTO left.
He's out.
He said the 7th. He went to the bathroom, probably. Make your calls. That's that Metamucil. That's what I told him, not to have that prune smoothie before coming on the air.
Michael happy now. Thank God. Thank God Brian Cashman finally woke up. The only bad move he made was getting Joey Gallo. That's my opinion.
Well, we shall see what happens here. We got 24 hours before the trading deadline. This roster is going to be.
Still,
I still think there's going to be a few moves here, just to tinker up here. Something we shall see. But if they don't do nothing so far, pretty well job well done here. But I still think there's going to be a move out there. They'll call the Yankees last second to see if they want a starter. It'll be interesting to see here.
What do you think happened? Maybe Hal Stone got to do something.
Well, they see how close they are here.
Yeah. That's what probably happened. So, you got to make moves, man. You ain't doing good. You got too much people hurt.
All right, here we go. We go now to the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Gleyber Torres leading off. And the pitch outside. 1-0. So Torres is 0 for 3 tonight. He has the 1 ball, no strike. Yankees lead 6-2 here. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gleyber Torres. We got bullpen action. Loaizica warming up for the Yankees in the pen. Looks like he'll be coming on in the 8th inning.
So what do you think of him?
Well, hopefully he bounces back here. Here's the 1-1 pitch here. Foul out of play. He haven't had the years that we didn't have. He hasn't been so sharp lately. He hasn't, so hopefully we get Loaizica back on track.
I hope so.
I believe that too, Jerome. I think I've got a funny feeling with all the prospects the Yankees have and all that. I think they're going to go for it. I have a funny feeling. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Strike 3 called. So Torres goes down. Looking backwards, K for the first out.
You said Stan was coming back this week?
Yeah, he should be at the end of the week. Should be clear. Should be back.
Oh, okay. What's going to happen with him?
Here's Donaldson, who's 1 for 2. Well,
he's another one. What happened to him? I don't know.
They'll just keep rotating the players so to keep them fresh and grounded up the middle, right to the second baseman, and they throw over to first in time, 2 away. So with the bases empty and 2 outs here, here's Benintendi.
You step up.
I will get now for Soto, Jerome. I'll do it. Well, Pedro Dominguez Wells. I mean,
you're gonna pay a lot of money for him. What are you gonna
because
do Arizona?
Here's the reason: you got Trevino, who's gonna, if you sign him, he's under control. He's gonna be here for a few years as your catcher. You might. Here's that IKF is still kind of young. You could, you still got another shortstop in that they signed in international, and the only thing you might have to find is a center fielder though. That's the one thing. You go, so I don't know. I would make that move because I think you could still have time to develop and scout another center fielder and a catcher. So I would make that deal because you're getting a generational talent in Juan Soto for 3 years before you have to give him the big bucks. 1-0 the count here to Benintendi. So Benintendi bats here with 2 outs and no one on. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning, 6-2 Yankees, and the pitch. This one grounded softly here to the second baseman. He double clutches, but he gets in time. So the inning comes to a conclusion. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the 8th inning. Yankees with a 6-2 lead here. And Loaizica looks like he's coming up against Santana, Crawford, and Lewis in the 8th inning for the Mariners. So Mariners down to 6 outs left. Yes, who knows what the future for those four prospects? Correct, Jerome. But Soto is proven and tested. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I agree with you. You know, because that's why I was trying to bring that point. We have a catcher in Trevino and Kaya Higashioka is kind of young, although we would like to upgrade. Nevertheless, they're young. You also Dominguez is the center fielder. That's the one that really hurts, but you got to give something to get something. That's where Dominguez. Juan Soto is only 23 years old, so he's going to stay as long as these guys there in center field or in the outfield. Austin Wells, that's where the catcher position cancels itself. You got Volpe and Peraza. You have another shortstop in the international that the Yankees signed. Hector's more familiar with the names. You could, where IKF is still young as well, that you could live with him. You might have to get a backup shortstop. You could always get a backup shortstop in free agency, a utility player. I would go for it personally. If I would definitely try to go for it. And you have another year control of Frankie Montas before you have to think about making him sign a contract. So you got a pitcher who wants to be on trying to get the big money. Pitching in New York next year, you might get big numbers from him pitching wise. So I don't know. It's interesting there.
Yeah.
Of course, Cole and of course you got Nestor Cortez in your system. Also control eligibility. So yeah, Torres is in a little bit of a slump, Willie. I agree with you there. Torres is slumping. Maybe he's slumping. Maybe slumping because his name has been come up on trade talks, here, and that's sometimes something that gets in his head. So Loizaga will come on here.
Maybe so.
So Loizaga, 25 games, a record of 1-2, a 6.75 ERA in 22 innings with 11 walks, 22 strikeouts, and he's given up 3 home runs from the Nicaragua native. So it's the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the Mariners, and they're trailing by 4. So Mariners, they need to start getting some runs here, putting some base runners on. They only have 6 outs to try to score 4 runs to tie.
It's done. Oh my God. Those damn guys with a big deal. Oh yeah.
And the pitch. Down low, 1-0. So Carlos Santana's 1 for 2, walked and a single, batting .204 with 9 home runs, 33 RBIs for the left-hander. Well, I believe he's a switch hitter, if I'm not mistaken.
He was there, yes. Who was this guy coaching yesterday?
Time is called as he steps out of the batter's box here.
Oh. Use them again? Gonna get this guy tired.
So St. Louis looks like they're getting Jose Quintana. They're finalizing a deal and pitch 2-0. So it's being reported by Jeff Passan. St. Louis Cardinals are finalizing a deal to acquire left-hander Jose Quintana from the Pittsburgh Pirates. If I'm the Yankees, could a soft tossing lefty. We already have Montgomery, and he frustrates me. We also I love Nestor Cortez. If anything, the Yankees need is another right-hander starter. If you ask me, here's the 2-0 pitch coming down low, 3-0. Especially when you got to deal with teams that are right-handed strong, like the Astros, as well as the Blue Jays in your division. So 3 balls and no strikes to count. The 3-0 pitch to Loizaga coming.
No.
And the pitch. He misses. No, 3-1. Sorry, guys. I call that premature there. It looked kind of low there. We take the benefit of the doubt there. We'll take that. We'll take that to our advantage. 3-1.
3-1. Sounds good.
The Blue Jays are quiet, Jerome. You're correct. The Blue Jays are extremely quiet. And the 3-1 pitch. The count runs full, 3-2. He just got that one there in the corner. So we have the payoff pitch coming from Loizaga here. So lead off the 8th inning here. Yankees up 6-2. And the payoff pitch fouls it. So we'll do it again.
Oh, boy. Oh my God, 3-2. Come on. Aaron Judge will probably hit another home run later tonight.
You
Maybe he'll make it.
don't need any hits. All right. Foul. 3-2.
Well, we always need hits. We need to win games. It's August. It's very important to keep winning games.
So we do it again. He good at bat there for Santana, getting some hits. Some keeping that
Santana's
bat
gonna
alive.
he's gonna hit one.
Don't say that.
How many home runs does this guy have? 9? Oh God!
Santana has 9. Here's the 3-2 pitch.
Oh, forget
Foul.
it. Give him a strike.
Foul again.
Oh no, he's not striking him out.
Santana's
Very
battling
shaky.
Loizaga. He's battling Loizaga hard here.
Yeah. Oh my God. JEDI.
So the payoff pitch coming here in a long
Let's
at bat,
go.
an 8 pitch at bat. Here's the 9th pitch on the see-through pitch.
Strike out.
Line, and there's caught right to the LeMahieu. So Loizaga wins that battle there for the first out. So 5 outs left for the Mariners to tie this game.
J.P. Crawford.
Here's
No,
J.P.
he's-
Crawford. He's 0 for 2.
Well, he's got 5 home runs too.
Yep, and he's 0 for 2 here. In there for a strike. Loizaga gets a 98-mile-per-hour sinker down and away. That's what he needs control. If he could control his sinker to the outside part of the corner, he's going to get ground balls, and he's not going to get hurt. But he has to throw them for strikes.
Yeah. Wow.
And here's the 0-1 pitch coming.
Come on.
1 ball, 1 strike, down and away. Yes. Okay. I'll definitely. If it comes out when you're sleeping, I'll send it to your messenger on Jerome. I'll tag you in Facebook by a lot.
Jerome, tag all of us.
Mhm,
We all
absolutely.
want to know.
So it's 1 ball,
Yeah.
1 strike here.
Let's see how this guy was
And the
telling me.
pitch popped up. Donaldson going on the infield grass. He makes the play. So 2 quick outs.
Okay.
So 2 outs, no one on. We'll bring up Kyle Lewis. Lewis is 1 for 3. He does have a homer in the game.
Uh-oh.
So Loizaga 12 pitches here.
I think maybe we have to worry about the Dodgers and
And
not
the
so much
pitch.
about the Dodgers. I think the Astros.
0-1 pitch. Well, we don't have to worry about no Dodgers because we don't. If we don't make the World Series, we don't have to play them. We just got to worry about the teams in the American League, like the Tampa Bay Rays,
Yeah.
the Astros, of course, the White Sox, or the Minnesota
So
Twins. Actually, here's the 0-1 pitch, and it's popped up. Let's see who's in the
Minnesota
first.
Twins, you think they're doing good?
And LeMahieu makes the catch, so the inning comes to an end. He fouls out. So no runs, no hits, no error. We go to the bottom of the eighth inning. Yankees up 6-2. Let's see. Oh, they have to keep showing that playoff series. Ugh. Minnesota Twins are in first place, but just by one game from the Guardians. So the Cleveland Guardians are one game out of first place.
Wow.
Yeah, the White Sox are 2 games out. So either one of those teams, we have to worry about them. We are Baltimore Orioles at 500 at 51-51. The Rays, the Blue Jays.
Yeah, the Blue Jays are the worst.
Blue Jays are actually got a couple games over 500 here. They're over 10 games over 500. They're 12 games to be exact over 500. They've been on fire. They're 8-2 in the last 10 games. So watch out for the Blue Jays starting to hit their stride. They're kind of quiet in this trading deadline, although I don't think they'll add anyone, guys. I don't think they'll add anyone. Personally, I don't think so. But you never know with Toronto. And the Rays have been struggling. They're 3-7 in the last 10. They've been struggling in the last 10. Orioles are 5-5 in the last 10. The Red Sox, boy, they're falling one game under 500 and in the bottom of the American League East at 51-52. Let's see who's hot around the league as well in the last 10 games. Other than the Athletics, actually, they're 7-3 in the last 10 games. We saw them sweeping the Houston Astros over the weekend. The Astros are 6-4 in the last 10. I'm just looking around the league in American League first. No, Jerome, Boston said they're not trading Devers no matter what. No way. And other than the Blue Jays, who have been hot in the American League at 8-2 in the last 10. Let's check out the National
League. He's a good
League.
hitter, the one that he just mentioned.
Yes, while we have a few minutes here before the change of innings. The Mets have been 7-3 in the last 10 games. They continue to grow. They have a 3-game lead in the National League Eastern. Actually 4 on the loss column, but 3-game lead. Braves have been 6-4 in the last 10, and the Marlins have been 3-7 in the last 10. Let's see who else has been hot. Those Brewers that traded their closer, they're 7-3 in the last 10 games too. That's kind of weird because they're above 500 and they decided to trade their closer. With St. Louis only 3 games out, it's a head scratching move there. The Cubs have been hot. Winners of 7 in the last 3. 7-10 in the last 7-3 in the last 10. Excuse me, a little tongue tied there. And the Dodgers starting to get hot as well. They're also 7-3 in the last 10. All right, so we go now to the bottom of the 8th inning. We're gonna have Aaron Hicks leading off here, 0-for-3 for the Hicksy.
Aaron Hicks. Come on, Aaron Hicks. Do something, please.
He'll lead it off here. The Mets have a 7-3 lead. That's in the top of the 8th inning over the Nationals. So, and the pitch in there for a strike.
Wow.
New pitcher for the Mariners. As Waldy Peralta starts warming up for the Yankees in their bullpen, he will come out for the 9th inning. Now the Yankees trying to see if they add some more runs here. The Mets increase there, have a 7-3 lead. That's in the top of the 8th inning, and the pitch down low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Let me see what's going on around the league here. The Reds beat the Marlins 3-1. We got Diamondbacks and the Guardians all even at 4. That's the top of the 8th inning. The Minnesota Twins trail the Tigers 2-0, and that's in the bottom of the 8th inning. Minnesota is at home. Orioles all over the Texas Rangers and Anaheim. Hicks hits this one. It was fair. It's gone and it's foul. Orioles up 6-0 over the Texas Rangers in Anaheim. That's heading to the 6th inning. In Houston, Boston has a 3-2 lead on the Astros. Now, the Red Sox has played the Astros extremely difficult. Back in May, they also gave them a hard time. In Chicago, the Royals have a 2-0 lead on those White Sox. And just on the way, the Rockies and Padres, Giants, and Dodgers. And that's all the games tonight around the league.
Oh, God. Jeez.
So here's the 1-ball, 2-strike count. So Hicks hit that ball long way, but foul.
Come on, Hicks. You strike out again. God.
Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. He struck out. The umpire called him out. So Hicks is gone. Wow. Hicks could use some time off. He really. Oof. And Willie, I think Red Sox will trade Bogarts tomorrow. You think so? Because they said no. Man, that's a nice shortstop. That's a good shortstop there. I know the Yankees and Boston will never do a trade like that, but we don't really need them, to be honest with you. I really, they're just now you're become a little bit Caputo-ish if you think you want to get Bogarts. Me as a Yankee fan, but he's a good shortstop. I don't think there's a team out there in the pennant race that besides the Yankees that could really use Bogarts, unless you think the Mariners, but I don't know. Here's the pitch. Grounded, slow to second on the first, 2 away. All right, so the bases are empty here for Trevino. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning here. And the pitch in there for a call strike. 0-1. Trevino homered in this game. He is 1 for 3. And of course, they're showing Julio Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez, the star young player for the Mariners, who's going to be on the IL, currently on the IL list. We'll probably see him the last game in Seattle when the Yankees play the Mariners in Seattle. And this one has popped up, foul out of play. So it's quickly 0-2 here. So Brucheski trying to send this game to the 9th inning. And a Caputo left. He decided to leave. But here's the 0-2 pitch. 1-2.
Done. Are you doing the game tomorrow, my friend?
No, I will be in NXT. No wrestling. I will be at the wrestling in NXT tomorrow. Yeah, I will have the trade deadline, though. We have a trade deadline program before we go to NXT. We'll be on the air. And foul out of play. 1-2.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Where you go?
Oh, it is. It is hilarious. It's fun. My voice, by the time the night's over, I don't hardly have a voice sometimes, but it's all fun.
Yeah, it is. It's so funny.
Yeah, you'll see me on the USA Network. You put the USA Network, you see me sitting there.
Yeah, I'm watching.
Here's the 1-2 pitch.
This wrestler.
And Trevino sends this one to center field. Back at the wall. She's gone. Home run. Jose Trevino. A multi-home run game. The Yankees add to this lead now. Wow, that was an impressive shot. Center field shot there. His 9th of the season. Wow, Trevino showing the power. Goodbye, Kyle. It's been nice. Goodbye. Higashioka. You gotta say domo arigato, Mr. Kyle Higasha. Domo. See ya.
What about Jose Gallo, Joey Gallo? Bye.
Wow, that's his first multi-homer game.
He's had a lot of home runs, this guy. Jose
Bogart is a free agent. Yes, Woody. I know he is. But I think Boston wants to keep him, although they got Jeter Downs. But do you actually see? I don't know if they will trade him to the Yankees though. That'd be interesting.
Well, they have a lot of good hitters. What's the name of that team?
Which team?
I forgot.
We get an LeMahieu grounds out, so we go to the ninth inning. Yankees continue to add. They get 1 run on that home run there, and they have a 7-2 lead. They're up by 5.
Yeah. Yeah, Trevino. Yeah. Good job. God, this guy, man, he does that in the playoffs. We're out. We're done. We're champions, baby. Jose Trevino. He loves to hit the ball.
Yep, we are in a change of inning, so we are in a final inning here.
He's a Aaron Judge. Look at me. I'm hitting the ball out of the park.
Yeah, he is. He is on fire. Judge is on fire.
Yeah, Aaron Judge, man. He's proving his numbers, and that's it.
He's saying, pay me.
Well, if the guy's doing great, he's got an MVP season, you got to give him money. You don't give him money, go somewhere else, it's not going to be good for you. So, you know, you don't get this young guy, he goes somewhere else, what are you going to do?
Yeah, we got all season to worry about that.
There's a good chance that guy might go somewhere else. Because I heard a lot of teams are interested in him.
So we're waiting for the bottom of the. We're waiting for the top of the ninth inning. Wally Peralta will come in here to try to get the final 3 outs
he's
here.
Another one. I hope he closes it. Waiting for him to close is like waiting for her. I don't know. And sometimes he gets in trouble. This guy.
Well, that's his 38th appearance, a record of 2-3, of 1-5 in save opportunities with 2.35 ERA and 38.1 innings. He has 12 walks to 32 strikeouts. He's given up 1 home run for the veteran lefty.
I think Trevino is done.
So Yankees trying to get their 70th win of the season here.
I don't know why they're keeping this guy. He's got too many injuries.
There's 3 outs away here. We'll have Raleigh. We'll have the 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Mariners here. They're down by 5. They need base runners, and they need to just keep moving the assembly line. The Yankees have a 5-run lead. Jose Trevino, what a night. First ever multi-home run game. Of course, Judge hitting a home run as well. Rizzo with a 3-run shot. So the Yankees hits are here tonight.
Yeah, the Mariners look like they're sleeping. Maybe they're tired or something. I don't know what's going on. They're playing like garbage.
So the Yankees with 7 runs on 10 hits. Seattle with 2 runs with 7 hits.
Now, Melody doesn't have Yankee fans because they keep talking about all these different teams.
So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. The count here in the 9th inning. Yankees up at 7-2. What is going on, Mr. Harrison? Oh, Benintendi to go in a slump. He got on base though a lot. Yeah, you're right. He's got Give him some time to adjust. He'll get it going.
Yeah, maybe so. Let's see.
He'll get it going. He's batting over he's 315. He's batting really well. Let's see. A little bit of a slump. He'll get adjustment, period. There's a ground ball. Right to Falefa.
Yeah.
Falefa fields, throws across the diamond. Oh, LeMahieu drops it. So that should be an error on DJ LeMahieu there.
Oh my God, LeMahieu, please.
The ball was thrown a little low. We'll see who the error goes on. Hopefully it's not Ikea kind of Falefa's. Falefa, let's see. Short arm this one. And LeMahieu, that's on LeMahieu.
Yeah.
He was at 320. Now he's down to 315. He lost 5 points on because he's been walking a lot for Benintendi. So that is an error on DJ LeMahieu. So E3. We'll bring up Kalnick.
What?
And here's the pitch in there for a ball, 1-0. So Yankees up by 5. I think he has 6 walks since he's been as a Yankee. So he keeps the high leverage for the base pitching count. He works the count. He's doing good things here. He's just in a slump. Hopefully not too much of a big of a slump here, but it's helping other players like LeMahieu, Judge, as well as Rizzo to see better pitches for a good quality hitter. I love Frankie Montas. Frankie Montas is a good pickup, the second best pitcher in the market that we could get other than Castillo. A right-hander that's going to help neutralize the right-handing attack from the Houston Astros. Also, the bullpen help that we have from Trevino from Oakland. Another throws over 100 miles an hour. And the pitch in there for strike 3-1. And also, I like the kid from Chicago. Let's see, he's under control for the Yankees for the next 5 years. Team control, where it financially made sense, and also the youth. So they're doing good stuff there. The Frankie Montas, yeah. But his ERA is really good. Let me get the numbers. A swing and a miss. The count runs full 3-2. I'll get that in a moment. And look for Frankie Montas' numbers. Here it is. Frankie Montas, he has a 3.18 ERA and 104 innings. He has 109 strikeouts, so he's averaging a strikeout an inning. So power pitcher, and if you get that offense swing, if he gets that offense from the Yankees to go behind, he's a real good arm here. I kind of enjoy what they did here. Of course, Castillo was more of a darling, but you gonna get him coming back, trying to get another his first ever contract of free agency next season. Yeah, he's guaranteed he's gonna have a really good season. So I think I like what the Yankees did here. They didn't give up their top prospects neither. They did lose J.P. Sears, who is a good pitcher. J.P. Sears, but he's not going to be the needle mover that Montas is, especially when he has a great record against the Astros, Rays, and so forth. They mentioned it earlier in the chat. He has a really good ERA against those teams that you're going to battle for playoff spots. And the Blue Jays. So it makes sense. Now they could add another pitcher. Pablo Lopez from the Marlins is out there, or Carlos Rendon from San Francisco. Noah Syndergaard. Here's the pitch, and it's grounded. This should be 2 on the first one. And double play. So 2 quick outs here, just what the doctor ordered. It was a 4-6-3 double play. So we got all our prospects. We got our top prospects left still. You didn't trade anyone with significant high prospect value. Although Luis Medina was a high prospect, but if he wasn't going to be in the 40-man roster, we were going to lose him in the Rule 5 draft. So they made some moves to get the missing pieces. SOTO, yes, Hector. Hector said it correctly there. Missing piece is SOTO. So now with 2 outs, here's Toro, who's 1 for 3. For Juan Soto, we were talking about that with Jerome earlier, because right now Trevino is an all-star and he's young on the team control. So you could lose a Wells because you have Trevino. You just got to get a backup catcher, or if you even keep Kagashioka for another year or two and worry about getting your catcher. You also, is a pitch 2-1. Volpe is still young. You also have the young international shortstop down there. Oh, and you also kind of Falef is still young as well. You could get him in the free shortstop at the free agency. The center fielder, you have SOTO filling that void, and I think you have to. If they ask for those players, you throw that in there. You got to think about for a generational talented player in Juan Soto, who's only 23 years old. Man, he's done it, and his resume speaks for itself. This one line here, and that's going to be a foul ball. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Seattle down to their last strike.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fans are on their feet here to see the Yankees try to get their 70th victory of the season here. And the payoff pitch, grounded right to Peralta. Peralta gonna take it himself, and he covers and he touched the bag. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win. Good job by the Yankees winning this game here, getting their 70th victory. So it will be the Yankees, Dodgers, or maybe San Diego. And of course, let me see here. Rumors Cardinals are pulling out of Soto talks, pivoting to Rendon or Peterson. Also, Quintana is going to St. Louis, if I'm not mistaken. St. Louis has traded for Jose Quintana, so they have made a move there. So Yankees are the first team to 70 wins. Good job on our Bronx Bombers. The eve of the trading deadline. Don't forget, tomorrow we have a trading deadline program. And if the Yankees make a trade, no Yankee game for myself. I will be at NXT at live. You can see me on the USA Network. Just put on the USA Network at 8 o'clock. You're going to see me and my beautiful bride at NXT watching some wrestling. So we'll be at there having fun, and we'll be watching the WWE NXT in Orlando from the Performance Center. And we'll be back on Wednesday to do that. Well, I'm gonna try to be on Wednesday because hopefully I come home from work early enough to catch the afternoon game. Hopefully I pray for a little bit of a rain delay so I can come in and do the game in its entirety. But Maria, good victory for us winning tonight.
Yes, good victory.
You like the moves that we got? We reinsured our pitching staff. We got our left fielder. We got some bullpen arms. You gotta like what Cashman's done.
Yeah, I like it. Finally, he made some changes with the team and the bullpen. Like Michael said, it's good. It's what you need before the playoffs.
Indeed, the dog days of August. We'll see there. I'm gonna say good evening tonight to you because I have to get up in the morning. So thank you guys for watching along with me. I hope you enjoy the watch along. I hope you enjoy the outcome. Thank you guys, everyone in the chat. We appreciate it. Remember, follow us on our social media pages. Anywhere. The link is in the video description on our link tree. We definitely find us all over. And of course, if you always wanted to come along, panelists, you know my email address. Just hit my email. I'll send the link to your email. I don't like putting in the chat. I don't allow everyone on because I don't know who's who on camera. Just to protect, I'll have the email to send it there so I know exactly who's coming on and see you in the backstage. Okay. So I would love you guys to always join us. I love you guys watching along with us. Hit that like, subscribe, check us on audio platform, especially a lot of wrestling content over the weekend. There's a lot of good videos, or also in the audio platform. You can listen to us on Spreaker, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, anywhere there's a audio podcast. We're there. The program is there. Later on, Chef Dan and Austin will be breaking down the MMA card to UFC 277. That's my son and my partner in the channel. They do a phenomenal job with the UFC. I can't wait for them to hear their thoughts on Amanda Nunes capturing the women's title again, gold, rematch, and the whole card up and down, and what's coming up this week in UFC, in the world of combat sports. A lot of news and notes. I can't wait to hear them. They do a phenomenal job. And basketball season is upon us. Hopefully we get some more basketball. The Knicks or just in general with G Money Hoop Show with our main man Daniel. Hopefully we get them going on when basketball comes on. We got a lot of things. Football season's coming up. You know, the Giants and Jets training camp started. So right now, training camp going on. Going through the offensive drills. Garrett Wilson for the Jets look phenomenal. The Giants, you know, Daniel Jones, resilience here. Chef Dan will break all that down. And, of course, we have the Yankees here. So thank you guys for the support, the love. Remember, may the sports be with you, where you may always get over on life. And we'll see you next time here. Maria, many blessings. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night, my friend.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the lineups